Ascension begins. Find yourself within. Take up your blade. Let the fears within fade. Stories are told as the die roll. Don't be afraid. Make your destiny will find you in me. Friends at your side, may the group with pride. Try as you might, you now live to fight. Monster nor foe can fill you with woe. Enemies in sight, it's time to roll dice. Roll for initiative. Check, please.
Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello,
Welcome to
hello.
Check, Please. The D&D show, our once a time podcast, now fully live for your viewing, consumption, and enjoyment. I am your DM Beardy, and these are my wonderful players.
Hi there, my name's Keni. I play Risen, the Fateweaver.
Hello everyone, I'm Foaly and I play Kurla, the Half-Orc Life Oracle.
I'm Xeno. I play Vera, the Swarmonger.
I'm Petra, your rock-hard Paladin.
Oh, played by...
Skrewy!
There you go. Woo! He got there.
And I'm Grem. I play Lovette, the Gnome Sommoner.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Wait,
We actually did it in order this time. Good
Yeah.
job.
Woo!
And with that, let's roll. So
Nice.
last time, the group confronted Galerius Canius Petronax with evidence of his guilt in the murder of Governor Appius. He was taken into custody after getting a geas put on him by Riz.
I'm a monster.
A
Yeah,
little bit.
You're a monster though.
yeah, it's true. You're a monster on the side of the party, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, after the murderer was taken into custody, the city gates were reopened, and your party was allowed to leave the city of Acomius. So you left with a caravan from the Lion's Way Trading Company, and you are now on your way to the Empire of Protus, some 1,000 miles to the west. You briefly met with the caravan master and his protege, and we open on the morning of July 2nd, 768.
If I recall, that was Naomi. correct?
Naomi, yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The hooded figure with bandaged hands.
Ooh.
Mysterious.
The caravan master, Ambaxius of Solobriga, and his protege, Naomi. So those are the two NPCs that you met in the caravan so far.
Okay. Did we go to bed for that night, or are we moving ahead to the next day?
Yeah, you went to bed that night, I
Okay.
believe. So we're starting the morning of July 2nd.
Okay.
And you all have about 5 days travel left to get to Coriobrixis.
Groovy.
Do we need to submit a rest or anything?
Yeah, feel free to submit a rest if you haven't
Yeah, I
already.
probably need to.
Sounds like a good idea.
I use fate points so often for the things they're not intended for. So,
Rest chisel.
what is happening on the road, Beardy?
Well, that's an excellent question. Do you guys want to do anything on the road there?
Move forward.
Yeah, move towards the destination.
Gotcha. Okay, that's fair. So the party is going to just go along with the rest of the merchant caravan. I figured just as the previous day.
Mhm.
I know that Lovette wanted to continue working on the project
Yeah.
that she was working on.
I believe, I'm trying to remember if I just finished the last day for the hat or if this is the last day for the hat.
It will finish on the 3rd
Okay.
because you didn't get to work on it on the 29th or 30th of June. So that basically delayed the finishing of it 2 days. So it'll be done on the 3rd
Yeah.
of July.
All right. Then I'll just be working on that, yeah.
So today's the 2nd. It'll be done end of day tomorrow.
All right.
So, yeah. you guys are heading along. Lovette's busily working on creating a magic item.
Mm-hmm.
What's the rest of you guys doing? Anything out of the ordinary, or just kind of traveling along?
Driving.
Yeah, I'd assume nothing too bad for Vera as well.
Mm-hmm.
She already got her mask, so...
That's true.
Nice.
Have you put it on yet? Have you shown us yet?
No.
I'm so,
I put it in...
I'm
You
so
haven't.
ready for it!
Yo, learning about my backstory. You think I'm going to show you my new fancy
We are.
item?
Petravian is.
Hey,
And
I gave you
Kurla.
my number. Show me your mask.
Would you like to see my mask?
That's what the mask is for. Everyone wears a mask.
We all wear masks.
We all wear
Metaphorically
masks.
speaking.
Metaphorically speaking.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I don't know if I recall.
I mean, would saying we're nerds be a little bit redundant?
We're playing
playing
D&D.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
live streaming.
Get the
Why?
fuck
Like,
out of here.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I
What's
know
a nerd?
Petravian will each morning be doing his usual ritual of planting seeds for Eden.
Ritual.
Yep.
Yeah, that ritual.
You know, probably depending on what mornings you get up,
hmm
you've probably seen Riz doing morning rituals as well, like outside the Vardo from time to time.
He would definitely just give a nice wave and not disturb, because they know that sometimes morning rituals are private.
I
You
mean,
wanna,
they take a lot of time. I have so many to talk to.
how you doing? Oh gosh, I call my
Oh,
parents.
they're
It's a total
bloodletting again.
conversation. How do you even get through the morning? Just
With a lot of blood.
constantly talking to deities.
Just have to hydrate. Replace all that blood with water.
And tea. I mean, tea's like
Yeah.
water, right? It's just seasoned water.
It's just hot leaf juice.
Leaf
Boiled
juice.
leaf juice. Yeah. Great.
There's water in it. It still hydrates.
It's just dirty water.
Shut
don't,
the fuck
don't
up.
sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
I do sugarcoat it. There's honey in it. Well, for me, not Riz. Riz does fucking gross ass plain tea.
But anyway, so Petravian is doing his morning prayers and stuff. To
Yeah.
Eden and Mellifera and
Mellifera and Soul.
Soul.
So,
You
so how do you pray to Soul exactly? What is your take on that? Curious.
I think about all the things that they did together and thank them for all the good memories and bringing us all together.
Thanks for the
Okay.
memories.
Thanks for
so
the
words.
memories.
So
Thoughts
words
and prayers.
thoughts and prayers. Okay. So
Thoughts
words
and
and
prayers.
thanks.
You should,
Yep.
you should pour out a
Okay.
drink every time. Like I'm
Okay.
pouring out one for my homie. So
Yeah.
I mean, he kind of puts his hand on his heart, trying to like.
I pledge allegiance.
that's Soul. And to whatever world they're destroying right now.
Yep.
You can't pledge allegiance to both. That is a conflict of interest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. All right.
Oh, thank
Glorious.
you, thank you for
All
that.
right.
Oh, yeah, but and I know one of the mornings he's going to, he's potentially wants to get maybe talk to Mellifera if he can, during one of his prayers.
Mm-hmm.
So there's also an item that would let you.
A very specific stick of some kind that would let you directly talk to her at any time.
Mm-hmm.
One? Oh, that's true. I thought well.
Hey Vera, can
Huh.
I touch your stick? Thanks. Hey Melly.
I swear I'll be gentle.
I think Hum will be more into that.
Hey Hummel, can I touch
And
your
you-
stick?
And
I
and
need it for my morning ritual.
I believe that you do have the ability to switch back and forth, given like a day's notice, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm,
Just making sure.
Yeah, Hummel's a switch.
Switch here. Yep.
Yeah.
But
Anyway.
That's all about
anyway.
Is there
Okay.
anything besides the fact that you do morning rituals, Skrewy?
No,
Okay, okay.
no. It's
Okay.
it's all just making sure that in the morning, and then he will proselytize to anybody that will listen.
God, that
Oh, I'm
word
sure
always
you're gonna
sounds
make
so
an
fucking funny.
No, but I can't imagine, like, you're stuck in a caravan with the same people for, like, the next 50 days, and there's a dude who's just constantly trying to get you to convert.
To three
Hey,
different
hey.
religions.
I want you to hear about my MLM.
Well, and the
Yeah.
best
Men
part
love
is
men?
it's three religions that have nothing to really do with each other either. So it's like
Yeah.
they're like, what is the whole package that you're preaching? And Petra's like, there is no whole package.
Yeah.
I just want you to believe all of these separate things.
Yeah,
Like
it's the
me.
same at the same time. God,
There's
what's
no
that so
belief
hard?
system except think the same things I think.
It's like, instead of having, like, a Pizza Hut Taco Bell, it's like having an H&R Block Taco Bell.
No, it's KFC, Long John Silver's, and Pizza Hut.
I would probably go to HR Block Taco Bell a lot more.
Yeah, right?
Anyways, that's enough of this. What else happens during the day?
Yeah,
Well.
actually, do we hack up and stuff? And
Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
already
yeah,
on
of
the road
course.
and stuff.
Yeah, you guys are moving. You're making a pace of
Moving
about
right
60
along.
miles a day.
Hot.
So,
Fuck.
what?
I don't know. Just keep
This
going,
is so
please.
slow. Sorry, keep going. Yes.
We're in fucking carriages in a giant ass caravan. What?
know.
We aren't in
Yeah.
cars, dude.
They did trick our carriage
60
out.
miles
though.
a day,
It's
is
like,
that what you said? That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
60 miles a
Carriage will
day
do
for
90.
wagon train is fantastic.
You can
Yeah.
walk then, Petravian.
Yeah.
I think it's so slow.
So
Alright.
they're also bringing a lot of goods with them as well.
And
I mean,
stuff,
it's a trading
yeah.
caravan
Yeah.
after all. So they're making 60 miles a day, and they'll be at Coriobrixis in a little over 5 days. So you guys make your first day relatively your first day of this session. So your second day on the road, no real problems. So I'll go ahead and move the carriage up there, and the day passes without much in the way of crazy activity. You end up finding good weather all day, easy roads, and the scouts and lookouts report nothing at any point during the day. So
Alrighty.
that's a nice quiet ride.
And this is also quite a dry part of the continent, right? There aren't any sort of like bodies of water that we have to caulk the wagons and float them across, or
No, we won't. Hopefully, you won't have any kind of issue with that.
and no dysentery.
Not yet. Not yet.
Don't
Now,
worry, we
people
got
could-
magic to deal with that.
Yeah, people could also fall off the wagon and break their arms or legs. I mean, that's
I can
also
fix that.
possible.
very dire situations here.
Mass slaughter of buffalo.
Well, yes, definitely that will have to happen. Yeah.
You can only carry so many pounds of meat back
Mhm.
to carriage,
Mhm.
Petravian.
How
I mean,
many
Archie can carry like 4 tons.
Oregon Trail jokes do you think we could fit in a season?
More.
of them?
I think we've gotten there.
Yeah, all of them.
All of
If we
them.
Zerg rush
Yes.
them like this.
All right. So
Well-
we travel.
Well, the day the company caravan eventually stops right around sundown, and they go about their normal routine of setting up camp. Is there anything you guys would like to do in particular outside of the norm of just assisting with the setting up of camp?
Yep. Once again, Vera's keeping watch with all the other people keeping watch.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So
Well, if
I'll
it's-
assume you guys are doing the same jobs that you had said you were going to do the previous time. I just didn't know if there's anything in addition to that you wanted to accomplish.
Yeah, I'll watch Naomi
evening.
do all the jobs.
Yeah, does she,
Okay.
is it like multiple people or does she just move around the camp over time?
Yeah, so give me a perception check, please.
Fuck
if you wanna-
yeah!
If you're gonna like spy on a person, yeah.
No,
Oh,
it's
I'm
not
spying.
spying if you're just
Wow.
watching in plain sight. Ooh,
That is
owie.
staring.
So I got a nat one. That's 24.
Intently.
Mhm. Yeah, you lose track of Naomi.
I'm busy cooking, okay, you motherfuckers.
Yeah,
I'm actually. Do you mind if I roll for my cook check?
go for it. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Nat 20! Woo!
Best
Oh,
24.
meal ever.
Again.
So Riz, would you like to describe what you make for the caravan, or whether what you
Spice on
assist
it?
making?
Okay. So they bring out spices and like some of the tea leaves from their Vardo, and they actually use it to marinate the meat to give it this like spiced meat flavor to it.
Mhm.
While they're working it, they kind of use techniques that they've learned from other worlds on how to cook it, and kind of try to mix like a spit cooking method with the marinated meat, and using that in a way to cook these larger portions and very flavorful portions that taste a little otherworldly. Space meat.
Lovely.
Now-
Space meat.
Now, this meat, did you slice it in a particular fashion before you put spice on it? Did you dice it? Did you dice the meat before you put the spice on the? Okay, I'm just gonna stop.
Oh, I get it now. Sorry,
Mhm,
I'm dumb. I was
I'll be
just
in
like,
the corner.
I said I sliced it. Is that not a relevant way
But
of
if
cutting?
you dice it and then spice it, then you've put some spice on the dice. But I realized halfway through my little meandering comment there that I'd probably incur pun damage for that, so that was a mistake.
I call for it. Pun damage. Woo!
Down. I picked up a
Trying to
question down
invoke
and
pun damage on others, I see.
It's a fair call.
All right.
It does
32
sound like a
damage.
delightful dish, by the way. So,
32.
Ouch.
I mean,
Kurla
sure.
can heal themselves. It's fine.
Yeah, Kurla could just like laugh that off. That's absolutely nothing.
Ha! Healed.
Kurla trips while going to pick up buffalo chips because they couldn't find any wood for the fire. There's another organ trail for you.
Wow,
I would
there you
like-
go. Good
I
for
would like
you.
to do another perception check just to see if I can gather any information like of what people are doing around the camp
Sure.
in general.
Yeah,
see if I
absolutely.
see anything kind of out of the ordinary, something weird, quirky.
Go for it.
You got it. Oh. That is also a nat 1 with a 19.
Yeah, you also lose track of anyone you're trying to watch, but you just don't really notice anything out of the ordinary. It's
That's
kind of
nice.
a nice night. The weather maybe is distracting you. It's such a nice night out.
There's a
Mm.
lot of bees. They're really nice.
Mhm.
Buzz.
Yeah, your bees are very happily buzzing around you, so it's a whole thing.
The days
On
are
a-
fucking hot.
The buzz.
On a serious note, when the wagons come to a stop at the end of traveling each day, Kurla will go around and just make sure check in with people, see how they're doing health-wise, and if they need any assistance, as opposed to rolling a shitty health check, they will burn their channels at the end of the day
Okay.
to
Yeah. So, yeah,
Help
you're
them out.
you become quickly well known and liked in the caravan for being the caravan doctor, basically.
Yeah, there's
Which
one
is just-
person who's like, "Why didn't you do that for me?"
The splinter person.
You heal back the splinter. It's like it's infected now. It's too late.
It's too late
We
for
gotta
me.
chop it off then.
It's
Don't
alright,
worry,
I can regrow it, it's fine, it'll grow back better than ever.
You want to chop it off so you can regrow it? Oh god!
If you're gonna make that much of a fucking fuss about it, I'm not gonna bother.
Yeah. So,
That's
anyone else?
Yeah, I think that's at least my evening.
Yeah. So once again, they light up a fire in the center of this wheel or this circle of wagons. They light a little fire in the middle of it, have a nice meal around it, and you can all sort of relax for the evening.
Oh, is
and
Naomi
socialize as you
interacting
need.
anymore? By the way, I
Sorry,
know
what?
that I know that Naomi was originally interested in like conversing or watching our caravan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at about this time of the evening, that cloaked figure is gonna kind of walk over and sit down near Petravian.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Hey, I don't know if you remember me or not. My name's Naomi.
Hi.
Hey, this might sound a little bit strange, but you don't really look like anyone else around here, and I'm not. I don't mean to be like overly blunt or anything, but what's that like?
I haven't had too much of a problem with it, but I get the odd stare every now and again, but I think it helps when you're 7 foot So,
Yeah, I mean, you do cut a pretty impressive figure.
aw.
But yeah, I just it must be difficult standing out so much, I guess. Is
Well-
it ever a problem for you?
Sorry, could cut out there. Could you repeat that for me, please?
Sure. You seem to stand out a lot, and I just didn't know if that was ever a problem for you.
No. I just try to put my best foot forward. Try to be as kind as I can be. And in general, that seems to help.
Gotcha. Okay.
Is there something I can help? Or do you...
No, nothing like that. I was just curious because you're sort of unique, I guess.
Well, thank
And-
you.
I mean, it just kind of, the thought seems kind of terrifying to me, is all. But I mean,
Why is that?
I guess you're just a lot more brave than I am.
No, I wouldn't say I'm more brave than most. It's all in how you carry yourself. If you act like you're supposed to be there, no one will ever question.
Cool. Thank you for that.
It's my pleasure, Naomi. So what brings you along the caravan?
Learning, the learning the ropes, kind of figuring out how all this works from kind of a hands-on experience, and someday
Wow.
maybe have my own caravan. That whole thing.
Well, that's ambitious.
Well, I mean, got to make gold somehow.
Oh, we just kill things.
I mean,
Take what they got.
Hope that they owned a caravan.
well, if there's anything I can do to help, I'd love to help you.
I mean, I'm just, here to learn. That's all. Well, hey, it was good talking to you, though. Appreciate the insight.
It's my pleasure.
And she's going to get up and sort of meander away and
Aw,
speak with other
they
people.
are absolutely precious.
Anyone
There is
else have
something that
anything?
I actually do. Yeah. It might not be anything. I'm going to check up on Archie and see if he's more open to talking or not.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna can I like, I don't know. I'm not really good at sense motive, but he's my boy. I should feel like I should just know. I guess that's the crux of our issue, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to bother him if he looks like he doesn't want to be bothered. So I guess I'll at least try the sense motive.
Don't you have
Okay.
a spell that lets you feel the feelings of?
Technically, I just can't. Or I just have like, oh, that's what you mean with that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. That's not
Haven't used that in a long time.
I haven't used that in a long time. That's the thing with spontaneous casters,
Was-
that you just have a ever-growing list of shit you can do.
Was the last time you used it with Marcus?
No, I'm pretty.
No, okay.
I
No.
think I used it since.
I
then.
think
You might be
so.
right.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been since season 1. What do you?
It has been since season 1.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
It's a hot minute. Hot
Really
minute.
interesting.
All
question.
that.
Well, I'm still starting, but with just my yays. All right, so that was an 11.
Okay.
I mean, it was a decent roll for me.
It's a decent roll for Lovette, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, that's Archie. He seems normal. Seems fine.
Okay, so I can't really tell.
He's sitting there nearby, staring off into the stars. The moon tonight is, let's see, It is a waning gibbous, so it's on its way to a new moon. So it's about half the moon is visible right now. It's got a nice little crescent shape to it. And he's just watching it, looking at the stars.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
He turns to look at you.
Oh, hello. I am doing well.
Do you want to talk about what's going on with Lazy's prophecy?
What?
Do you want to talk about the other night?
I am not sure how to understand it.
The prophecy or your feelings?
Both, I suppose.
Okay, well, I mean, that's pretty normal on both accounts.
What do you think it means?
I think it rings true. You are your own person. Your feelings matter. And that's what I've been trying to tell you for a long time, but I'm not good at articulating feelings.
What should I do about it?
I don't really know. There's not much to do other than talk about it. I have these things you can share emotional state directly. But it's a way just to make your feelings known.
I see. I think I would rather not do that.
Okay, I can understand that. I mean, you talk to me when you are ready. But yeah, what Lizzie said is true. Your feelings matter. I want to know what you want to do in general with your life.
I suppose that is the problem.
Yeah.
I do not know. I have traveled with you for all my life.
Go sit down next to him. Yeah, I don't know either. After we left the underground, everything I was working towards, concrete, is gone, is over, done with. So maybe we can figure this out together.
What is worthwhile?
I've been asking the same question. And there's a lot of answers. You know, it's what matters to you. For a long time, my life was always worthwhile to me, and my mother, and my father, and now you. There was definitely times there where I kept going because of you.
My friends are worthwhile to me. They are all I have.
Well, you always have me. For as long as you need me.
I understand. I'm going to continue thinking about this.
Take all the time you need.
Archie just tilts his head back up and looks at the moon.
A little pat.
Hadar?
Is it Pador? Yeah. Why does that sound familiar?
Oh,
They're not alive yet, it's fine.
Yeah, not born yet.
Gonna be a while, kids.
No, look, we met Moo. That means all of them are real now. That's how it works.
They were already real before that.
Yeah,
No,
they're real.
no.
It's not that they're not real. It's that they're
No,
not
I mean,
born yet.
like they exist now. Here, like we can't. That's what my little brain processes it. I'm like,
It's timelines.
moo equals real, therefore all of them are real.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You rip
Shameless.
Snake Eyes.
Shameless plug for Snake Eyes. Y'all should be watching and listening to Snake Eyes if you're not.
It's on hiatus though.
But that means if they aren't, then they have time to catch up because there are 12
Yeah.
Right.
episodes out.
Catch up to that backlog, everybody.
Yep.
Yes.
And season 1.
It's gonna get depressing.
Thanks,
Yeehaw.
Beardy.
On a happier note, I know after Petravian is finished talking with Naomi, he's going to search for Plu, and he. I want to try to see if I can like train the little guy.
Happy
Okay.
what you say.
Sure.
Oh dear.
So you want to start? You want to go through your wagon and see if you can find Plu?
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh dear.
Vera, remind me what you did with Plu last.
I threw him out of the wagon, and Petravian found him.
Okay.
And he looked like
Looked like Flu.
Okay. Okay.
Petravian, aren't you supposed
Gotcha.
to be helping inside the camp?
Well, I already finished, so I just figured I've been neglecting Plu, and I want to, I don't know, train him to maybe help us out if he can.
Well, you want him to eat someone?
No. Maybe, I don't know.
I'm pretty
See what his
sure.
abilities are.
I'm pretty sure he has 2 abilities. Well, maybe 3. Sit still, move, and eat things. So,
Well, maybe that might be useful at some point. We never
Ow.
know.
I don't trust it. This is your little pet literally came
Mhm.
from like the evil creepy guy who replaced an entire village with fake copies of everybody and stealing their consciousnesses.
Hey, I came from an evil, creepy empire, so can't all be bad, right?
You're not a slime, Petravian. Right?
As far as I know.
At
I mean, they
least-
tried. They
at-
tried once.
At least keep an eye on it.
For you, absolutely.
Where is it?
I don't know.
I'm gonna turn
Yes.
turn around and continue watching outside the caravan.
Blue! Blue!
So after searching your wagon for a little bit, you find a tiny handful-sized Plu, just kind of sitting there.
Hi, buddy.
It sees you and it smiles.
Aw. Hi, buddy. How are you?
It wiggles and says nothing.
Blue snorts.
I put my hand in front of it to invite it onto the hand.
It crawls forward and swishes up onto the palm of your hand, leaving
Aww.
a wet trail behind it.
Nasty.
Now, I know where you came from may not necessarily been the best of places, but I want to give you the best opportunity to be the best Plu you can be.
Its tiny little nub arms will wiggle up and down as
Does
it smiles
does
at
it
you.
does it make
Precious.
noises anymore? It hasn't,
It
right?
hasn't made any noises today.
Okay, cool, 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 cool.
Okay,
cool.
okay. So Petravian will plop him onto his shoulder and go on out and say, "Okay, Blue, you're a slime, and you technically you just dissolve things, but we want to help you expand your horizons. Why don't we start small?" So Petravian will go out and go near some crates and everything where small little bits and bobs are, and he'll say, "Okay, Plu, you see those things over I put my little bag of seeds.
Mhm.
Can you go get me my bag of seeds? Right over there. Bring it here." And it like points to the seeds and then points to his palm.
So Plu's gonna look up at you, and then look over at the bag of seeds, and then look back over at you, and then look back over at the bag of seeds, and it's going to start sliding over toward the bag of seeds.
Yes.
And it reaches its little
Good job,
nub arms.
buddy.
It reaches its little nub arms forward, and it picks up the little bag of seeds, and just eats it. The little bag of seeds is now floating inside Blue.
Does it at least make a squelching noise?
Yeah, and it turns around and looks at you, and then wiggles its arms like it wants puppies.
Praise be unto Eden.
Oh, that's a good first try, buddy. Come on.
Ever the optimist.
It slimes back over to you.
Okay. Well. Gotta play to your strengths.
None.
You're cute.
Hold on. So wait. Does the camp have a refuse area?
Like a latrine?
No, like scraps of food and everything, and trash, essentially.
Compost?
Yeah.
They would normally burn that.
Oh.
Yeah. So any like actual like trash or refuse, they would typically anything they couldn't use, they would just toss into that fire that they build every night.
Ah. Damn. Well,
Are there any
Toss glue into
buckets
that?
literally full of shit?
Oh goodness.
we are not turning Plu into a sewage treatment plant.
Blue, eat shit and die.
You're the one that wanted to train it to be of practical, useful benefit, and I mean, it's a portable sewage treatment plant.
Yeah, that's extremely valuable. What are you
It's
talking
only
about?
one letter away as it is, name-wise, so it's
Frankly, it
perfect.
sounds like the most useful thing Plu could possibly be good for.
Father, why do you always make me eat shit? Father, it tastes bad, Father. Am I useful yet?
Not the corn. Father, you need more fiber.
Yeah, right?
I'm okay, I just it went up my nose.
This poor thing. Anyway, I'm gonna have to ponder what
Your
I
orb.
can help him. I will ponder orb, on with Plu. Actually, and he looks like how I remember him last I saw. Correct? No change.
Yeah, he looks about the same.
So I have a question. Where have you been keeping him with you in the Vardo?
With me in the room in the Vardo, or
Does that mean that every morning in the Vardo there's just like of slime?
I guess so. Yes.
It's a morning ritual.
Yeah.
I gotta
fucking
clean
hate
it up.
that thing.
Oh, he's harmless.
He shits everywhere.
Hey,
I went French on that one, I'm
don't
sorry. Gabe, hi!
Guys, too much of our Gabe and Quill.
Interaction.
Yep.
Season 4, baby.
You
Season
missed your accents. You stopped speaking with an accent.
What are you talking about?
I want to get to this conversation in actual canon.
Yeah.
At this point, so hold it off.
One day I'll slip up more.
So Plu is just kind of looking up at you, with a pack of seeds floating around inside him.
Plu, and I'll say, Plu, could you spit the seeds out, please? Go. right there.
It blinks at you and doesn't quite understand the concept of regurgitation.
Just reach in there.
Just reach in and
Just
take it out of
squeeze
him.
it out.
Squeeze it out, yeah.
Bring it out.
God.
This is fucking awful.
Bleh. Bleh. Right? Bleh. Oh well.
Do you want to make a handle animal check for me?
I would.
Yeah!
Roll
would.
for it, baby!
So that's the normal skill used for training animals, and that's about the closest thing we have for this right now.
Okay. 22.
Damn.
22. All right. So after careful instruction, you spend some time with Plu, and you manage to get Plu to vomit up the little bag of seeds.
Good Plue! Good Plue! Oh, I knew you could do it. Good job, buddy.
Make a knowledge nature check, please.
Knowledge nature check. You got it. Untrained. 15.
Yeah, okay. That's about right. Yeah, so you get your slime covered seeds back out, brush them off.
Oh
You
no.
put those back in your
Good job,
inventory.
buddy.
What does this imply?
I'm scared of whatever it is.
I don't think that's anything to be scared of.
I am terrified of this slime creature. It looks innocent, but
My guess is that the seeds are just nullified, but that they just won't grow. I don't think that there's gonna grow some sort of horrible slime tree monster, but that would be rad as fuck, I gotta say.
yeah. I guess we'll find out in the morning.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Oh.
will. Oh, boy.
So you spend some time training Plue that evening.
Yeah.
Is anyone else doing anything out of the ordinary? Or just hanging around the campfire?
I'm just hanging out. Having a good time.
Okay.
At
Pondering
some
over.
point, Kurla is gonna approach the horse.
Oh no!
Okay.
Shaking.
Touch it. I want
They're
you to touch
gonna
it.
walk up to the horse and they're gonna stop about 6 feet from the horse because they practice good social distancing.
Okay.
And they're gonna stare at this horse.
So the horse had this whole time has been stock still. It's just like been just staring forward, absolutely no movement. You get up 6 feet from it and stare at it. It's still just, it doesn't even notice you at all. It just stands there.
Right, so I kind of freaked out a little bit when I kind of saw what you actually look like, and that was a little bit impolite of me. A little bit impolite even for me. I don't have the first idea what you are. I mean, I can take a few guesses, but figuratively speaking, at least, you're what transports Rez where Rez needs to go, and I guess it makes sense that you'd be a horse, but it's... Are we cool? Are we alright?
We cool? We cool, dude?
So
Hoof bump it.
do you normally leave the horse attached to the Vardo?
Yeah, I
All
normally
night?
do. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I wouldn't have approached it, I don't think, if it was loose.
Okay.
You don't want to approach the loose black hole.
Ah,
No.
Kurla, you are approaching me.
I like to think that every time Kurla looks at that horse, the track from 2001: Space Odyssey with the monolith of just like the voices starts playing.
Yes, yes, yes,
It's just,
yes.
So,
Spark
The horse
Okay.
takes no notice of you. It just remains stock still.
Touch the
right, if you're not a danger to me, make absolutely no motion.
Its tail flicks.
Oh shit!
Right. That's a little bit concerning. But I'll roll with it, and I'll just assume that we're fine now. If we're fine, make no motion whatsoever.
It blinks once.
Oh god. Oh boy.
You know too much.
Right.
One of
And
us.
Kurla will just take a step back, and another step back. All right, that good talk. I'm glad we had this little chat. I'm glad we worked this out between us. Excellent talk. Right, and Kurla will take another step back, turn, and just sort of flee.
So, what you don't see is that as you turn around and flee the scene, your back is now turned to the horse, and you're running off. But as you do that, the horse just turns its head and watches you leave.
Oh no!
Is this horse is an SCP? Just saying now. Kurla's gonna get visited by the fucking G-Man at the end of this campaign.
All right.
Who said Riz
And
wasn't the
shine,
G-Man?
Kurla.
Yeah.
Wow.
Kurla's
Wake
actually
up.
gonna...
And
Kurla's
smell.
The passions.
Oh god, I'm scared. Kurla's gonna rush to find Riz, actually.
Okay.
I'm
You
drinking
find Riz
tea.
drinking tea. Is Riz by the fire or in the Vardo?
Oh, they're by the fire up until like everyone kind of goes to bed, and then they'll cast Fardo
Okay.
Vargon.
Cool. In that case, yeah, you find Riz by the fire.
So I had a little word with your horse, and Kurla will do the finger quotes.
Oh, you didn't actually talk. Okay.
I didn't. Of course, I didn't touch it. I.
No, I thought you could hear its words.
It speaks to you.
I've been saying this like since I met you all. I told you, I talk to it like all the time.
Well, I know that you talked to it. I wasn't quite sure that it literally talked back to you. I thought it was more like figurative, like the way that Eden talks to you. You know, with a.
I mean, it's the same as like the same words that Chisel says. Well, not as asshole actually. Chisel's really fucking rude.
No, he was always quite nice to me. I don't know why. I was a little bit nasty to him though, so I guess.
Are you closer to Eden?
Me being close with a deity is a little bit of a laugh, don't you think?
It was just a question. You said you were interested in Valuna the last night, so, you know, anything can happen now. Magic. World is magic. It's everywhere.
I mean, it's hard not to like Valuna a little bit, just a little bit, given, you know, and Kurla will just kind of look up and gesture to the sky.
Oh, she is amazing.
I always did quite like that, you know, back when I was a little bit, when I was wee, when I was small. Anyway, I think the horse and I have come to a little bit of an understanding, and I'll try not to freak out quite as much next time I happen to see it, if I happen to see it.
Okay.
And of course, I'll keep my hand. You know, I'm not gonna. I know not
You
to
don't
touch
want
your
to
horse.
touch it, so.
No, I really don't want to touch it, Rise. Anyway, how are you doing?
Fine. I made a great fucking dinner.
You did. Oh, that was fantastic.
Thank you.
Oh no. Oh. I mean, you know how often I eat meat because it's not sensible for me, but I absolutely couldn't resist.
Oh, how are you feeling after that?
All right, actually. Am I feeling all right, Beardy? Do I need to do a will save or anything?
Well, yeah, give me both the will save and a con check.
I will happily do that.
This caravan's about to get more interesting.
Been so long, however, since I've done a con check or a will save.
No worries. There should be both on the front
Attributes.
page of your character
Yes,
sheet.
of course. My apologies.
Yeah, summary your attributes normally.
I'm going to have to do these in reverse order.
That's fine.
That is a 14 raw for the constitution check,
Okay.
which is a 16 total.
Awesome.
And then you said you wanted a will save.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So the food did not make you sick at all, so you don't feel sick to your stomach.
Yay.
Will save coming in. That is a 5, but it modifies to a 17.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Kurla has an excellent will save. Yeah, you it definitely was so good that it's a little worrying a little bit to you, right? So you had to kind of stop yourself partway through the meal and like kind of calm yourself down a little bit, but you made it through.
I mean, thank you, Beardy. I mean, it was a little bit tricky to get through it without, you know, without the hunger building into something that I can't let it be. But
I mean, I'm glad you tried my food. I just worry about you.
Believe me, I worry as well. But I'm trying to. You spend so long being afraid of yourself, you know. You deny yourself everything, and I'm trying to recalibrate it a little bit. You know, try and find a happier medium and not just
What
be
is that
denying
like?
myself everything. What, a happy medium?
No, being afraid of yourself.
I'm not quite sure how to answer that. I mean, it's not exactly pleasant, is it?
I wouldn't know.
You just. I'll say this much: I prefer not having to be anymore. At least not as much.
I'm
It's,
proud of you.
Well, I mean, I couldn't have done it without meeting you and meeting the rest of them.
I feel like you would have found your own way eventually. Everyone has a path they're following.
Aye, well, I say that it would have taken me a long time, a lot longer. But it's nice to know that I can, you know, let my guard down a little bit. Try new things, you know. And reconnect a little bit with the person I used to be, who was, you know, a little bit nicer, a little bit friendlier, a little bit more loving. I missed that person a little bit more than I thought I'd realised. Anyway.
Riz will kind of pull their hand out to squeeze your shoulder. They'll hesitate for a moment as if looking for an okay nod.
Yeah, Kurla will nod with a, you know, tiny little smile.
And they'll kind of squeeze your shoulder gently, just as a comforting motion. You deserve to be happy, you know.
I don't know if that's true or not, but...
I mean, I can
least-
tell you your fortune. Here,
I mean, you
just a second.
You,
You deserve
alright.
to be happy.
And just when you had me convinced that you actually were... No, I'm
No,
teasing
I'm a
you.
charlatan, don't you know?
That was the word of the night, wasn't it?
It was.
You understand why I was nervous that particular evening. You get that, right? I mean,
I do.
did I ever apologize for that properly? Because I'm not sure that I did. Looking back,
I mean, if you need to apologize, that is fine, but I am not hurt.
well, all right then. That's one fewer apology that I have to make.
I would worry about the others if you feel like you have to apologize for something more so than me.
I know that's I've said it to one or two of them, but it's coming. You know, it's been on my mind. I'll find a good time for it. I don't want to make a big hairy deal out of it, but it is what it is, you know.
Well,
So, look, I been thinking as well about well, what we found out from Thas, or Thas is
yes.
high seer, priest seer person. I'm not quite sure what the title was. Seer priest, well, that was it.
It's like,
You-
it's like that happened like a month ago, it feels like at this point.
How long ago in game did that happen?
2 days ago.
Okay. Are you having trouble remembering it?
It just feels a little foggy.
You think that might be part of it? You know, part of the whole forgetting that thing? That might be... Well, I mean, I know you've got a lot of memories going on up there anyway, so it might just be foggy.
I mean, less memories than I would have had, you know?
Right, fair point. Sorry, stupid comment. The horses wig me out a little bit. You must bear with me, please.
I don't know why.
I mean, it's not every day that you see a tear in the fabric of reality. I mean, that's what it struck me as. Kind of hard to wrap one's head around that. But,
I don't know, it just seems normal to me.
well, I mean, if it gets you safely from point A to point B, then I can't ask more of it than that, can I?
I suppose not. But, did you want to talk about anything else other than apologizing and telling me my meal was great? Because I know it was.
No, I wanted to check in with you about the fest situation, and if you wanted to, tell the group, or if you had any more thoughts on that, or...
Well, like I said, you're welcome to tell any of them at any time. I just don't know how to bring it up because I feel like kind of a weird thing. Like, look at this. I have to pay for shit from a god who is requiring one of my besties to send me dreams that I don't like. It's great. It's cool. It's great.
Speaking of which, I have thought a little bit about that evening as well. That, when I did my little eye trek and...
Yeah. What about it?
I mean, it was a nice moment, that's all. He was happy that you got to have that little bit of reassurance, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think that's that's what you said, that right? That's what you described it as.
Yes, it was good to know. It was very nice and felt good.
And you know that I like you however you look, right?
Well, yes. Do I still look old to you?
I mean, like I said before, you know, you look younger than you did when we first met, but you don't look. You don't know. It's hard to say.
I was just curious.
You don't look well.
But, thank you. Like I said, my appearance... Living as long as I have with dealing with that everyone sees me differently, I don't know if it is a different perspective from other people. It is simply my perspective, but I guess I don't particularly care. It tells me what a person is like normally. What they see, what they expect, what they hate, what they like. There's so many variations, and just getting that slight hint, it tells me so much in the beginning.
Oh, that makes me a little bit worried about what you made of my perception of you back in the first time we met.
Well, you never told me you hated old people,
Well, I don't hate old people, do I?
so it was fine.
Right.
If anything, I think you respect them.
Well, I mean, that was kind of inculcated quite early, you know, in my village. It was respect the elder, do the elder business,
What?
you know. Respect the elders, do the elders' business, you know,
Oh,
obey the elder,
business.
all of that.
Gotcha. Cool. Yeah, cool. I didn't hear the last word. I'm so sorry.
It's all right. Bad memories of that. Anyway, look, just know that I'm here for you, you know, if you need anything.
Of course. And the same goes to you, Kurla. I would do anything for you.
That means a lot to me, Rez.
Of course. You can always call upon me. Is there anything I can do for you tonight?
No, I would just like to, you know, stay here for a little bit, if that's all right. Enjoy
you
the
can
fire.
always stay with me. I will
You
make
see
a
what-
home for you whenever you want one.
You don't quite understand why you're so kind to me, Rez, but thank you for it.
I've always cared for you, Kurla.
I didn't give you much reason to at the beginning, did I?
It doesn't matter. You're the first person I opened my home to. I knew you needed to go somewhere. Not in the literal sense, but like in a figurative sense.
And now your party's grown to how many? Do the maths on my hands here. I wasn't never any good with the numbers. Hold on.
1, 2... Archie counts, right?
Carry the one, you know. It's
Archie counts.
Archie.
yes.
Oh, of course, Archie
Yeah.
counts.
Does Chisel count? I'm not going to count Chisel. He's more like an adult in my sense, you know, so...
I mean, if we count Chisel, we have to count Clue, and that's... getting
Oh,
a
I
little-
fucking hate that thing, no!
I still...
Fuck that shit!
I mean, it actually makes me feel better about your horse, because I've got one thing in the party to be a little bit more frightened of.
Yeah, I didn't like... I mean... I'll be honest, when we went to the slime village, I kinda wanted to everyone there, so, you know.
I know, it's a hard one to figure out, but
Yeah.
I
But,
think we made the best of it that we could at the time.
True. I tried to stay in with the decision of everyone, you know, like a whole voting system. There we go. So many words. But I too
You see-
am terrified of flu.
Well, we'll have to Just make sure that Petravian hasn't bitten off more than he can chew there.
You think he's eating it?
A figure of speech there,
Oh,
Rez.
sorry. My bad.
I mean, if anything, that's eating him, but perish that thought. Yeah, you know, it's...
I would
quite
rather
concerning.
not think about that. That at all.
I mean, if it comes down to it, we can take care of it, you and I.
This is true. It would be unfortunate, but
We're still talking about taking care of Plu, right? I didn't mean Petravian. I like the guy.
oh, of course not. Petravian is adorable. He's a little boy. He
He was sort of him more as like one of those really enthusiastic dogs, you know?
like
really
a
eager to
golden
please ones.
retriever.
Exactly, that's the one.
Yeah, he is adorable. Like
Anyway.
a little rock dog. Yes.
If only you could get one of them instead of Chisel. Do you think we could suggest it?
Like a big dog?
Yeah.
Ooh. I don't
Anyway,
know.
You think Archie
Have you
would want a
seen
dog?
them?
A big dog? I've seen plenty of animals.
No, have you seen anyone else of the party this evening? You know, I'm just looking around and wondering where they've all gotten.
Petravian
we'll
was
just-
off by the fire near Naomi earlier, and Vera's snooping around somewhere always.
Picture comes back with a ditto face.
Hello, everyone. My name's Petravian.
You're like, hey, Petra, and he's like, Plu.
Clue.
Oh, you're looking for Plu?
Clue.
Plu.
No, I haven't really talked to anyone. I was just enjoying the music and the atmosphere of the night, you know?
I hear you.
I'm enjoying your company.
Likewise. Always, likewise. So is this your card?
Why, yes, it is. Wow, you did it. Look at that.
It only took me how many months to figure out?
Oh, you've been getting the right card. I just was being a little shit and said no.
Fucking knew it. I fucking know it. You.
You're
Yeah.
like a charlatan.
You can't
take that.
outcon the con.
The charlatan strikes again.
And is that pretty much it for the conversation?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So, time will roll forward. What's Vera doing this evening?
Always good. Vera's helping with the watch. So
Okay.
she went and got some food when everyone like converged.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, she's just either watching out for any threats or watching this strange slime get partially trained by Petravian.
With disgust,
Yeah.
just like,
Clue's gonna be useful. We're gonna be locked in something, and Clue's gonna be there for us.
Yeah, Blue's gonna come
Swear.
straight out your ass
Yes. We're gonna be trapped
with the
in
key
some
you
sort
needed.
of dungeon underground or something, and he'll slip through the cracks and just eat all of us one by one. We can't escape.
Shh. But no, actually,
So-
no. I think Vera would be slightly entertained watching Petravian teaching this thing.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. So you watch that, and it's just sort of this exercise in futility where it's like just sets Plu down, points at a thing, and just keeps like reorienting Plu to keep facing this thing that he wants Plu to interact with. It's really a mess.
I like Blue.
But luckily, Petravian has a lot of patience with the little guy.
he has patience with everyone somehow.
Mhm.
It's pretty good.
So time is going to roll forward, and the evening will pass on unless anyone has anything else they want to do.
Nope.
Cool. In that case, that brings us to the morning of January 3rd. Sorry, July.
I was gonna say, we are in winter now?
Woof. No. The opening of July 3rd. The morning starts as previous morning did. It's a nice day out. It's nice and warm.
Mhm.
And you all get on the road. So your party moves another 60 miles.
Guess who's got a tiny physics-defying top hat?
Shit.
And at the end of the day, like right around the time the wagons are circling around to form another camp, we're going to zoom over to Lovette, who has just finished their work.
I'm bringing it over with a pair. The top hat's in a pair of tweezers, and I've got like 3 different lenses on to make sure I'm holding on to it correctly, and I've got like a little thing under it to make sure I don't drop it. Where's the bee? I got this hat.
Could you imagine?
Oh, you
after
finished it.
all this time, you drop it and you spend the entire
Right.
night just trying to find it.
Exactly. That's exactly.
It just gets caught by the breeze and it's just gone. It's just gone.
Oh wow! Wow, that is really, really small.
Don't touch it. Where's coming?
The Vera,
Yes, brother.
Lovette's finished the hat. Where's Hummel?
Oh, the bee hat.
Yeah, bee hat.
Hummel, just go over there. And Hummel will like out of the apiary.
Yeah, right here. Okay. Alright. Just hold still.
Does the unknown dance.
Stop. No, I know. Don't stop talking. Just stop that now. Can you speak now?
Honey, I need to get some honey.
Is,
All right,
Uh,
so you
is it working?
you-
Is it working?
yeah.
Oh,
So this
That's
Testing.
tiny
it.
little
Testing.
hat
1, 2, 3.
attaches.
Testing.
The tiny little hat will attach to Hummel and sort of affixes itself in place. And Hummel is granted the ability to converse.
Hummel?
Petrie, so nice to see you and to talk to you. Actually,
And Petravian will scoop up Lovette.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
Oh,
there is so
next-
much I can talk about now. Like,
Right, please.
like all this time, I've had all these jokes that I just wanted to tell you, and then just I couldn't say them. Just
Oh,
how it works.
oh.
I've done everyone a great service. I can tell already.
This will end well.
Do you like
Well?
the hat, Hummel?
It's absolutely dashing.
Okay, cute. I wasn't sure if it was your style.
I mean, if you could make like a bow tie too, that'd be a pretty fetch. But
Not for free. That would be too smart.
Hummel checks their sides. Like I don't have any money on me.
Alright, we'll talk about it later.
Maybe next time.
Oh, this
You
is
know what, though?
wonderful.
I am gonna pull out. Does this just? I forgot. It doesn't. It just makes him able to speak. It doesn't really change anything else about his intelligence, does it?
No, it doesn't. It
Okay.
doesn't do that. I'll double check, but keep going.
Well, in either case, because he's still intelligent enough, I will take one of those fucking pixie swords I've had for forever and a half.
The toothpicks.
Yeah, little toothpicks. Give up a pixie sword. Yeah, you can use these as like a game or something.
Isn't this
I mean,
thing like as big as it's like 2 of me?
Well, maybe a little bigger.
No.
Because like a toothpick's like
pixie sword.
this big, right?
Yeah, no. B would be like
And B is like this big.
Yeah, I mean the toothpick's much longer than the bee, but
Oh.
there's a claymore.
What the? This is like terrible size for everything. It's too tiny for a bolt, but it's too big for a bee.
Also, how did the pixies do any damage with that thing?
I mean, they did like
Function
3
society.
damage to us back then. It wa-
yeah, I think
Yeah,
they were
early
hitting
though.
for, like,
So that's some damage.
they were hitting for like 1 or 2. Yeah.
yeah, but think about
So I
this. They were
hit for
probably
that.
higher level, but that's the damage they did.
Yeah, something like that.
I mean,
But the circlet does not grant an intelligence bonus. It just
Okay.
allows the user to speak one language chosen by the creator of the item.
I'm still
Okay.
stupid.
Yeah, so all the damage done by the chemical abuse is still, by and large, accurate.
cool. Well, I'm giving Hummel one of my tiny toothpick things, whether he wants it or not, because I don't want it. I've had them for too long.
Can Hummel pick it up?
Strength check?
I'll say for comic effect, yes.
She was like,
Yeah.
You,
Right. Thank you. I love it.
Yeah.
I feel
Petrie,
my-
please take this.
Thank you. Oh, that's wonderful. Now you can converse with us with all just aside from just I mean, don't get me wrong, dances phenomenal.
Dances will
Sometimes we
always
wanna-
be in.
Yeah,
it doesn't keep you
from dancing.
I mean, I was good without Hummel talking, but
That's just rude.
more.
Look on the bright side, at least it's not Plu that started talking.
Oh, gods.
I mean, he can talk technically.
And
I do kind of want to make him a top hat.
and
Oh,
to be
for
honest,
fuck's
Petrie,
sake.
I think you're doing a fantastic job training Plu. It seems to be entertaining Vera too. So
The real reason Petravian got Hummel a top hat is so someone could, like, chuff him up.
Yeah.
He's like, I just need someone to, like, be my up man because no one does that for me. Hummel.
He was willing to put some real money down for
Yeah,
it.
it's just for that support of, like, can someone just tell me I'm doing a good job?
Just to get some level of positive reinforcement.
There's some positivity. Somebody else is positive.
What, comparing you to a golden retriever isn't positive?
it's kind of fucked up.
That's like a backhanded compliment.
I wasn't there for
It's like,
that.
you're loyal, but not human.
I mean, most of
Not
us aren't human. All of us aren't human.
All of us aren't human, yeah.
Yeah, none of it. No one of us are human.
Maybe only
Terrace is
part.
put in the past.
Oh, that makes. Oh, but next project, if you're not doing anything, I need you to beef up this armor.
Yeah, take it off.
All right.
Ah!
To beef
Ow.
up that armor. See, this is the kind of jokes that you didn't get experience before.
Oh,
Wow.
I hate this.
Good. Wonderful.
Listen, it's not my A game, alright?
No, it's your B game.
Oh.
You see, they got it.
Sorry. I'll take the damage. I'll take the damage. It was worth it.
Worth it. Worth it.
Fucking worth it.
What
I
game are we
managed to
playing?
stop myself from saying what Hummel said with the whole, and then you get the damage anyway.
It's fucking worth it.
Yeah, that was well done.
How much
Alright.
damage, Beardy?
44. I already applied it.
I'll take it. That's more than half of my.
Wow.
You want to play that one out, Kenny?
I'm walking as I'm passing by this and just say B game casually, and then I just terribly trip and break my arm. Oh fuck!
Oh my! It's like facing the other way.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Oh!
Bloody
Oh
hell,
my god,
Riz.
that's
Kurla
phenomenal.
will help Riz to their feet.
Actually,
and,
this really hurts.
Can I just do a quick channel so I can get Riz's HP up and mine as well?
Absolutely,
Since I
yeah.
took the pun damage earlier.
Oh.
Yeah, feel free.
Thank you.
Oh.
So Hummel's
Wow.
going to land on Petra's shoulder for now. And chill with him.
Nice.
That was healing for 22.
Nice, that's half of that, so I'll take it.
Screw it, I'm going to drop another one.
What's Hummel doing?
Hummel's
Hanging out with-
on Petra's shoulder.
Okay.
And that was another 18
Which
of
one?
healing.
Okay. So feel
Yeah.
free to fix your HPs then. So
18 and 20, so 40 back up.
yeah, anything. All right, so you guys have your circlet now on Hummel. You've
Yep.
set there near the fire, and sort of the same the same evening routine. Dinner is cooked.
mhm.
You know, the camp is set up. Songs are played around the fire as people kind of unwind after a day's work.
Mm-hmm.
Anything in particular you want to do on this evening? On the evening of the 3rd?
I'll catch up with Hummel. Tell him get their thoughts and opinions on all the shit that's been going on since we last had the ability to talk.
Oh, definitely. And Hummel will be all in with just talking about the gossip and stuff that's been going on, whatever they've been hearing. Vera will be doing the same thing she tried to do yesterday. She's going to be watching outside and watching inside.
Okay. Give me
Brooding.
a perception check, Vera.
Got it. Oh boy. That's a 26.
Okay. You see pretty much the same sights and sounds as the previous night, except it looks like Ambaxius. Right name. Sorry. Ambaxius
Yeah.
is also doing chores tonight, but he doesn't typically do that.
What's he doing?
So he's going around and helping people set up camp. Like he's taking part in some of the more physical activity.
I'd ask if Naomi's helping, but I don't think Vera would even know who Naomi is.
Just the hooded figure you've noticed in the past night.
I didn't even notice them. I don't
Oh,
think.
the first time you did, though.
Oh, yeah?
The first night, remember? Everyone kind of...
Yeah, I think on
Noticed.
July 1st you noticed.
Speaking of Naomi, since I have talked to her before, if she's by the fire...
She's not.
No? Okay.
Mm-mm.
Oh shit.
Do I see her at all?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
all
Nowhere to be
right.
seen. She's not.
Um,
She's not walking around. She's not helping anybody. You don't hear her. She's not around.
Okay, I would like to go to Ambaxius and ask him about that, probably.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. So I'll
You
go
find-
up to the caravan later.
Okay. You find the caravan master, and he's currently helping lead the horses into the inside of the circle of wagons. Oh, Hello there. Is there something you need?
I met your apprentice a couple nights ago, Naomi.
Oh yes, spirited girl.
Delightful girl.
Yes.
I was wondering if she was okay. I did not see her.
Oh, she was feeling under the weather. I think she's actually in the wagon there. Thumbs toward one of the, essentially one of the nicer wagons, one of the ones used for passengers.
My friend is very good at healing. Do you mind if we check up on her?
Oh, I suppose you could if you'd like.
Making sure this whole caravan runs well is kind of like our thing right now. So we just want to help out where we can. But it is
very
very
well.
good to travel with you. Thank you so much for taking us on.
Oh, it's all right. I mean, I figure having folks like yourselves here is beneficial to us as well. I mean,
Of course.
I'm sure if anything were to happen, the lot of you would be able to fight off anything that could come our way. So
Yeah.
we're more than happy to have you escort us to Protus.
Thank you very much nonetheless. Well, I'm going to go check up on your apprentice. Thank you again. And they'll
Of course.
do a flourished bow and head over to find Kurla first.
And Kurla will be wandering around, just again checking on people doing the rounds, making sure everyone is healthy, and will be chewing on a piece of rotten meat as
Kurla,
they do. Oi, yeah, Rez, what's up?
we've got someone, the apprentice of the leader. She's not
It's not a
feeling
splinter, is it? Because I'm not very good with those.
well. He didn't describe why she wasn't feeling well, but would you mind checking up on her with me?
Oi, yeah, no worries. Lead me on.
They'll hold
I'm
out
at your disposal.
their hand for you,
Kurla will happily take your hand.
and
I
they'll
mean,
lead
as
you.
happy as they ever look.
They'll lead you to the wagon that they were directed to.
Okay. You go up to the wagon and you try the door to get into it. It's a hard-sided wagon.
Oh, I'd knock on it
And-
first. I wouldn't just
Oh,
try
okay.
to open it. That's just fucking rude.
I wasn't sure. Okay. So you knock on it.
Hello? Naomi?
Yeah, I'm in here.
I heard you were not feeling well, and we've come to assist with that if you need it.
Oh no, it's fine. I don't need any help. I'm just not feeling very good today. That's all.
Right, I'm kind of quite good at, if I do say so myself, at healing people, notwithstanding the splinter thing the other night, and I was a little bit out of sorts, but beyond that, I'm reasonably quite, good at what I do with the little finger wiggling, so I can help if you're not feeling well.
No, I'll be okay. It's just, you sort of have an off day every so often. It's fine, really. I just prefer to be alone right now.
Can you heal her
Thanks,
through
thanks,
the wall?
I can try.
I just don't know.
I mean, I don't really want to force the healing if they don't want it, but I'm...
Do whatever you think is best. I just...
Do you want me to try to do a little bit of healing, through the door? Or would that be useful to you?
Sure, yeah. That'd be fine.
You don't sound that confident.
I've never had healing through a door before. I'm okay. I just feeling a little bit under the weather today.
Not a problem, we just want to help everyone.
I've never had healing through the door, so it's my first time.
No fucking idea what to make of that. I mean,
we could slightly open the door and make that work,
Oh
right?
no, that's okay. I'm not really decent right now. I'd prefer to just stay in here by myself.
No worries. We'll check up on you tomorrow, okay?
Thanks.
Of course. Have a good evening, Naomi.
You too.
Thank you. And
Kurla
Reza
will
turn to go.
Kurla will linger for a few seconds.
It's sus.
You're coming, Kurla.
Fucking sus.
Yeah, I'll be right there. I think that I might have a thing or two to say to Naomi.
No worries. I'll go off to the fire.
So, look, you sure that you're all right? Riz has gone now. It's just me. I've
Yeah, perfectly fine. Just not feeling too great today. It'll pass. It's just kind of a thing.
Well, look, I've seen one or two things in my time, and I doubt that it would surprise me, and I'm kind of trying to make sure that everyone's all right.
I get it!
What the fuck?
If you think you get it, PM what you think it is.
Hold on.
And I'll
It's
let
gonna
you
be
know
in
if
all
you're
caps. It's gonna be in all caps. Hold on a second.
right. Okay.
Anyways, keep going, you two.
No, I'm really fine. Truly, just let. I'll be okay.
Look, can I confide in something in you?
Sure. Yeah.
I've not quite sure how to put this, but like I said, everyone's got some weird things going on. I've got a little bit of a weird thing going on myself that I don't quite like people discovering, and makes me want to hide from people, makes me a little bit afraid to be around people in case I might hurt them, or what they might think of me if they found out. So I can relate a little bit if that's the kind of thing that you've got going on.
I don't really know what you mean exactly. Just that I'm just really not feeling that great today. But I promise by tomorrow I'll be fine. Okay.
Can I do a sense motive, Beardy?
Yeah, absolutely.
That is a 31.
Nice.
Well, she's obviously
Beautiful.
hiding something. But you do get the sense that she's telling the truth when she says she'll be fine tomorrow.
Okay.
So she's not lying about that particularly, but she is obviously concealing something.
Oh boy.
All right, look, I'm not gonna,
This will end well.
force myself into your presence, into your business if you don't want me in it, but just think about the fact that there are people that you can trust if you've got some strange stuff going on, and that, there are people that do want to help, and we'll leave it at that if that's what you prefer.
Yeah, I think I prefer to just just to not
Your secret's safe with me,
Yeah.
if you need someone to confide in.
thanks. I'm just maybe we'll talk tomorrow, okay?
All right, if that's the way you want it. Just, you know, give me a shout if you change your mind.
Will do.
All right, Kurla will head back over to find Riz.
Yeah, I'm just by the fire.
I want to kick the door in, but that's me as a player wanting to kick the door in. Kurla would absolutely not. So.
What are you talking about? She's fine.
She says
Yeah,
she's
well,
fine.
no, she's fine. She says she's fine. She's obviously fine. She doesn't need any help. There's nothing
She's
weird
fine.
going on there
It's
at all.
fine. We're
Sometimes
fine.
you just have bad days.
Fine,
you know?
fine, fine.
Fine.
Kurla will drop down beside Riz by the fire. So yeah, that's not suspicious or anything.
It's fine.
I mean, I'm not gonna go rooting around trying to snort out someone's secret if they don't want it known, but I did let her know that she can confide in us if she needs to.
I mean, she is a child. Like, they get more secretive around that age anyways, you know?
You know.
They're trying to be an adult right now, and I will respect that.
Right, I'm with you on that. I just want to make sure that they're all right, that's all. I've got a reputation now building for being the, whatever it is, the camp medic, or, well, we don't even know what they're calling me, but I've got to keep that up, apparently.
The greatest healer in...
All
What,
of
what
Korodai.
fucking world are we in?
For at least a mile, maybe even two, we'll stretch to that. The greatest healer in a mile.
Okay, that didn't answer the question. But
What?
It's-
Sorry, what was the question there? What world are
I
we
don't
on?
think I ever asked you guys what world this is named.
Beardy, I would know the name of the world, right?
Yeah, you would know the name of the world. Yes.
Well, this, you know, it's Adron.
Oh. Nice.
If you want to learn more, there's this wiki you can check.
What the fuck is a wiki? Would I find it down below?
You think that you might?
Oh,
Go down in Mythera.
there's a
find
button
this better.
right there that you can click on to look at the wiki.
Fucking
Wow.
amazing. So I found you by the fire, leaning on the fourth wall. Is that what I found?
I
Yeah,
always
the
do
fourth-
this. I am a fortune
The fourth
teller
wall is
after
a
all.
little bit weakened now, so be careful.
Oh dear.
It's okay. I made a joke and broke my fucking arm. It's fine.
The horse's fault.
But anyway, yeah, this is Adron. But
I don't-
weird
Most
that you
of the-
could go that long and not find out. Oh.
Most of the time, I don't give a shit. I just go place to place, get money, and leave.
I'm kind of glad that you do give a shit then. That you're, you know, a little bit more interested in this
Oh,
place
you're
then.
here.
Oh, that's. You keep talking to me like that, Riz.
Ah.
I'm actually going to be convinced that I have a heart.
But you do. I've seen it.
Did
Why
I?
the
did
fuck are you laughing, Xeno? Shut the fuck up!
You've seen it? Or did I take it out
I've
at
seen
some
it
point?
in
Or
your actions, gods!
do I? Is it like a chest, like sort of an opening closing thing, or?
I'm going to curse all of you for this, I swear.
I mean, I've already got the one, so what's one more after that?
Yeah, maybe I could be the
Zombie.
person who lets you cast spells. I could curse you into new spells or some shit.
Hey, you want to curse me? I'm fine with that.
Just a little playful wink.
Right, so,
Are you okay?
I don't know quite what that was, that little moment that we just had there, but it was nice.
I think most of our moments are nice.
I'd agree with that. So,
Nice weather we have.
It's
Mm-hmm.
cloudy
fabulous.
normally.
fabulous weather. Did you do something about that? You know, you didn't. Did you go?
Oh no,
fiddle
that'd
in
take
with
me
the
like
weather
fucking
again?
10 minutes to do that.
Oh, a whole 10 minutes. That's.
Actually, I don't think I have that spell anymore. I think I
No?
got rid of it because the one thing I wanted to use it for, I wasn't allowed to. Because everyone was like, don't drown everyone. That would be really bad.
I was down for some drowning. It would have bridged the gap between the two map versions. But
It's-
anyway.
It's fine.
So what's everyone else doing?
Yeah. They're just gonna sit awkwardly, sipping some more tea.
Are they like right there? Everyone? Oh no, I'm sorry.
We're-
you were
we're at
using
the
singular
fire.
they.
Yeah,
Yes.
so I mean, everybody else is sitting right there with you, like watching
Yeah,
this
pretty
extremely
much.
awkward exchange.
Like this.
Mm-hmm.
I think Kurla, like, belatedly sort of realizes, where the fuck did you all come from? When did you all get here? What the bloody...
This is where people eat
We've
dinner.
been right here, so.
If you want to have like a more private conversation, we can always talk in the Vardo.
Right, yeah, I got a little bit carried away there. But is everyone actually here? I'm going to look around and see if all the party members are here. What time of day is it? Are we...
I think it's evening.
It's sundown basically.
Okay, it's sundown.
Vera would be sitting on top of the wagon, doing watch, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Would they be within earshot?
Yeah.
My special ears.
Like this.
Would I have to raise my voice for Vera to hear?
I mean, it would be a little like if you were to talk to Vera from there, you would probably want to raise your voice a little bit, but Vera might be able to hear a normal speaking voice without having to strain too hard.
So Kurla will kind of like, as an aside to Riz, be like, "You think now is a good time to, have that little apology that I said that I ought to have as a group?"
Why not? It's around the campfire. That's like the best time to like apologize for things, and then we can sing a song afterward.
Who's apologizing for what?
Kumbaya, my lords!
Kumbaya.
Kurla will give an awkward strum on their masterwork lute, trying to remember the chords that they were shown the other evening.
Oh, bring up the loot.
Yeah.
But Kurla will turn to Vera and be like, "Vera, could I have a quick minute? Would you mind coming down from there and joining the rest of the class?"
Sure. And Vera kind of does a motion, and Hummel bursts into thousands of himself, and I switch places with him.
You're sitting. Hummel's on my shoulder.
Well, nah.
Sucks to be you.
Petravian gets knocked over.
Now I have a bear. So now I have a druid. I'm giving a piggyback ride to. Or they're just standing on me, like they have both feet right here.
Well, I was sitting, so let's see how strong you are.
Plus the 40-pound staff.
All right. Hold on. I'll give you a strength check. Let's see. Strength. 13.
Whoa.
Nice. I guess.
I mean, wait, that's like fully?
That's the total.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So, all right. So, Hummel is going to burst forth into a swarm, and that's going to take the shape of Vera. And I'm assuming this is going to be next to Petravian. So that body can form wherever it chooses. It doesn't have to be on top of Petravian, unless Vera wants to form.
It's too late. The strength check already done.
In that case, Petravian, you're pushed to the ground.
Just the what? Really?
Do y'all want a bit of privacy?
Ow.
Oh, like, to you, Vera, I thought it was Hummel for a moment.
I like scoot away, like after having basically fallen onto the ground.
What just happened?
That dust myself off.
Ow!
What is it? Sorry, brother, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smell all the punishes and what's I get.
And Hummel will head back over.
Rude.
Kurla's gonna stand there sort of awkwardly looking from person to person, just kind of like rubbing their hands and like shifting uncomfortably in place. So, right, I don't want to make a big hairy deal out of this.
Okay.
I just feel like I owe you all an apology,
For
Yeah, what?
being me.
Kurla.
Apology accepted.
Thank you.
Vera!
That's very, very kind of you.
Well, I mean, that's totally conclusive. I don't think you have anything to apologize for.
No, I mean, look, It occurred to me that, I explained down, it was a bit of a blur, but in Mythalian, when I explained why I'm a little bit of a difficult to deal with, difficult to live with, you know, a bit of a bitch, frankly. You know,
These
to-
bitches.
Thank you, yes, and you can keep that. You know, to keep you at a distance, to keep you from trusting me, that keeps you safe in case I start getting a little bit hungry, right? I explained that, but I don't think I ever apologized for it, because, you know, it involved me being quite bitchy to all of you.
No apology necessary.
Oh, it's okay. I'm used to it.
I mean,
We've been friends with Vera for 5 years.
Wait, what the fuck's that supposed to
Mel-
mean?
Oh,
You
well,
heard
that's
me.
You're a warm little fuzzy ball of sunshine, Vera.
What the fuck's that supposed to mean?
I don't.
You
I
heard
don't know.
me.
There could be any. Okay. So yeah.
Christ, this is going so well.
Yeah. On the other hand, Kurla, is there anything else you want to tell the group?
Well, I wasn't quite done apologizing yet, but
Go for it.
no, I just want, you know, thank you. So I'm sorry for being, you know, as nasty as I was to all of you. I hope that you understand why. You know, explanation's not an excuse. I'm trying to do better now, but you can't really. You spend 20 odd years building that habit up. It's kind of hard to just shut it off overnight. So it's going to take me a little while to be less of a pain in the arse, but I'm working on it. I will try to be a little bit nicer because you've all, you know, accepted me as what I am, and that's not something I expected to find. So thank you for that.
Of course.
That's what I wanted to say.
I mean, you've been a little sassy, perhaps, but I think you've been a consistently good person.
Mhm.
You had a kind heart and good intentions.
And, you know,
maybe a little sassy.
I promise to keep trying not to eat all of you, you know.
Then you
I
have
mean,
not
that's not
done so.
sensitive.
You have not eaten any of us, so I think that's been a good
Listen,
plan so far.
you've kept us healthy, and I think that evens it out.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for that. And yeah, that there is another matter that's kind of come up with Rez
Mm.
that it might be good to loop you all in on.
Is it the horse?
Nearby the horse whinnies.
Shut the fuck up! You're not
horse-
part of the conversation!
Like, are you finally getting a new one?
Yeah, that was a bit
No,
of
I
an
haven't
asshole.
found. I haven't found a horse to breed him with yet. Okay, chill.
How would that even work with the, you know, the
Wait,
dimension?
are the horses can touch the grass?
Yeah, I thought it was all no, don't touch the horse. I guess the hanky panky's fine.
And
Wait,
don't make me explain it to you, Kurla.
Oh, I think it's. I get the mechanics of it, the regular, you know, thanks very much.
Like, it's pretty straightforward, really.
I did grow
think
up in
about
a
it.
farming village, for fuck's sake, you know.
I just want to find the right mare for him so that, you know, he's still. I get stupider every time, okay? What am I supposed to do?
Wait,
What?
wait.
I think we are getting sidetracked.
Right,
Good,
so-
what
This
is it?
isn't
I
about
guess
the
that's-
horse. We
that's
can
about
talk about
right.
the horse in like a year. I don't give a shit.
That's how long it's gonna
Setting
take
aside-
to get to where we're going with your horse.
Set
Yeah.
aside the fucking horse for a moment, please.
Yes.
So, Rez, it seems, has run afoul of Thess. Y'all, do you know who Thess is?
Literally no clue.
Belgian god?
I mean, knowledge religion, maybe?
Would that be a pretty common knowledge one?
It's a pretty low DC, yeah.
Okay,
if you
so
wanna
do you
make a
still need to roll for it? Okay.
Yeah, it's a really low
Let's
DC.
see, knowledge.
The god
religion.
exists. We've been to the cities before. Temples.
Is that like the god of snakes or something?
Petravian knows.
No, that'd be the
That's a
god of
nat 20.
Hess.
Yeah!
Nicely done, Bedraven.
Got a dirty 21.
Nice. So yeah, you all, yeah, at least the two of you, Petravian and Lovette, you're well aware of who Thess is, yeah?
Yes, he's a
Yep.
Belgian god.
Right,
Wait.
and
So-
you'd expect a fortune teller like Rez to be on good terms with Thess, but
Yeah.
One would
For-
assume.
for whatever reason, Rez thinks that they are on good terms with that, or thought that they were on good terms with Thess, and thought that they were worshipping them fine. But if you look on their Vardo, Thess's symbol isn't there. Thess has been sending bad dreams to Rez, and apparently Rez owes some sort of debt.
Bad dreams? What kind of dreams?
That's not important unless Rez wants to talk about that. And look, the point is that Thess has been trying to get some sort of debt from Rez. Apparently Rez is being punished for something and owes some sort of something. Needs something that they can give to I don't even know, to get back on good terms with Thess.
What is it all? Like, what kind of something?
Rez, do you wanna...
Not enough until I have enough gold to buy the wind.
Do you have enough gold to buy the wind?
But the priest at the fucking temple was like, it might not be actual gold, and you might already have it.
Right, it's not.
Well,
it's a little bit figurative.
Infuriatingly not helpful.
I know, right?
Well, I mean, you
means
can't.
the wind costs nothing.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe you'd need to just not have any money.
Yeah, that would be, I guess.
Yeah, give it to Vera.
Well, if it's something you already have, maybe it is humility.
It's all right. Just breathe. It's all right. You don't have to do that.
Well, I mean, maybe you do.
I mean, maybe you do. It's possible, but
I mean, what is the gold for?
How am I supposed to worship Shamish?
breathe. It's all right. It's all right. They're trying to help, Rez. It's okay.
Oh, well, I come from a Gnomish family. That doesn't get by. You just make the money back. That's how you worship Shamash.
Maybe your snake god is just jealous that you're worshipping all the other gods.
What's snake
Thess
god?
isn't a snake god.
No, see,
That
I don't
was
know where
said
I'm
for
getting a
sure.
snake.
No one worships a snake.
It sounds definitely like a snake god.
What the fuck?
No, not Thess.
See, you keep on saying like a snake, so.
Thess?
No, a snake is the other way around. It says...
I see what you did there. I see what you did there. That's funny.
So the idea was just to bring you all in, to make sure that you knew what was going on, and, you know, if you had any ideas or...
Well,
thoughts on how to...
I mean, that's the one.
Query, would I know that Thess communicates through dreams? Was that a normal thing?
That's not...
Actually,
No, that's not a
thing.
thing. No.
Okay.
No, Valuna would communicate through dreams.
Oh, okay.
My worldly insecurities also travel through dreams.
Yep.
Well, did I miss anything there, Rez? I didn't want to, you know, get into too much private detail. But...
No, that's about it. Voluna is required to deliver the dreams. It are not dreams that she has made herself for me. It's like a contract, and it's great, and it's super fun. Yay! Love them.
So, is this related to your lack of memory? I assume?
I assume it is involved with my curses, yes.
I'll do everything I can. I can understand reluctance to just give away all your money. And it's also something we can try after we've tried other things, which is not always true the other way around. But that's kind of what it sounds like to me. I'm not much of a retailer myself, but didn't say till you acquire enough. I said until you crave enough to buy the wind.
And they look
I'm
at
assuming the
Kurla.
wind is just a metaphor for something, right?
Jesus, I don't fucking know. I'm bad at riddles. You should have heard how I was answering them when I took my test in the Valley of Set. I was really I was so good at answering riddles, like this one about dolphins.
I still maintain that was a good answer.
Yeah, it was.
Maybe next time we hit up the library, we see if there's any symbolism for the wind. I mean, no.
Legit, every time I've come to like a library, I can't find anything.
I don't think that's easy. I think it's a conceptual problem, not a symbolism problem.
And like I said, that you know that it's not just symbol of thirst that isn't on the Vardo that Rez thinks there is. You know, I've been in the same library and there have been volumes on thirst, and Rez hasn't been able to even see them. So it's definitely something to do with the curse and with memory and
Wow, that's
perception.
pissed.
I look at Petravian. Brother, I'm surprised you haven't tried to remove curse again.
Let's not even joke about that. Or
I mean,
I could
He
try.
only tried dispel magic on me, let's be honest. He never did remove curse.
would you like me to try?
Absolutely fucking not.
Okay. Consent is always what it's is
Oh,
always the
you're
important thing.
learning.
Yes. Also,
I
what
mean-
happened with my mother, I think that's a good call. I think high-level curses are not something we want to fuck with.
right.
I mean, I do want to fuck with it, but
No.
They
But
have-
you're
want
not
to.
going to Petravian, because if you did, you'd have me to answer to.
exactly.
I think you'd
Right.
be really good at it. Hummel will chime in.
Did that
The
fucking
bee?
bee just talk?
Ugh.
Yeah, he's a head.
Yeah, he's got a new hat.
Oh, you finished off that. Oh, right.
You know,
hello
the bee
again,
has a
Hummel.
name, but I'll forgive this once.
Sorry, Hummel. By the way, while you're here, thanks for talking Vera out of killing me that one time. I owe you some meat for that, I think.
Hummel looks at Vera. Did you even, like... I didn't even say anything, I think... No, I did. Good on you, Vera. You're really, really improving.
Less of a psycho. Almost
Jeez.
like Jason Voorhees' counselor.
Thanks, Hummel, for that one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, at least I can still talk to the boss.
The boss?
You,
is-
Vera.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about one of your
What?
gods.
No, I just... When you two switched places, it was very... taxing emotionally.
True. Wouldn't recommend.
Would not recommend again.
Kurla will look at Petravian and just sort of be like, sucks to be you, buddy.
What makes Bella the boss?
So,
Oh, I have an answer for that.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Let's
So
hear it.
Vera is like a no shit kind of person, right? Does not give a shit, does not give shit. And it is great because she has a idea of what she wants and she goes for it. And I respect that.
Okay. I think it's still a club thing, but whatever you feel like you need to
She
find
never
out.
wavers, it's never circles, it's always the straight and steady. She's following her path very well.
Well, sometimes you need to take circles so you don't go the wrong way.
Uh,
I'd
I'm
been
not saying the
operating under the
Bella's doing
assumption
anything
that...
wrong.
Sorry, Lovette, I spoke
you're
over
fine.
you there.
I'm not saying that Bella is following her path wrong, it's just different.
I don't know, she is emotionally maybe not strong, but she at least presents very strong. And it's like a sort of confidence that you just kind of want to follow, you know?
Yeah, I'm still here, right?
Yeah,
You don't have to like psychoanalyze me while I'm like.
I'm not
I-
psychoanalyzing you. I'm explaining to Lovette my point of view of you.
I think they're complimenting you, Vera.
Yeah.
I think they need to
Take the
separate
fucking
them
compliment.
Look, I have nothing to relate with Vera, but I respect her.
Okay, I understand.
We could just, elect Chisel to
Agree
be
to
in charge of the
disagree, I
group
guess.
and, be...
I
So
mean,
that-
now she knows his pet. Well, no, I guess he doesn't now. He did. Okay, well, I don't kill. I'm just curious.
Who did you think was in charge then?
I don't think we have someone in charge. No one's in charge.
Who do you think is
I
in
thought it
charge,
was-
Carla?
I thought it was you, Lovette.
Oh my
know you
god,
do.
she's still here.
We were standing there.
Oh, hi.
No, Moira's been sitting next to Lovette the whole time.
You really don't talk until the most opportune moment, don't you? You little Dickens, you.
Just didn't have anything to say.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, it seems like Vera is doing really well.
Yeah, I'm not questioning that.
She's revived the god.
Yeah,
It's pretty
That's really
impressive.
They're doing fucking great.
yeah.
It's
You're
not-
Heidi's doing great. You're doing great. I agree with all that.
I mean, it's not as impressive as what Lovette's been doing, but it's
I
fine.
don't know about that. I wouldn't say that as well. That's not me saying it.
This little twitch just goes in Kurla's eye, like every time Moira speaks. It's just
I'm just gonna. I assume Kurla's still standing. I'm just gonna kind of reach for your hand and pull it a little.
yeah. That I think Kurla will take your hand and just kind of seat themselves.
I drew this today. Moira's gonna go through her stuff, and she pulls out a piece of parchment and hands it to Lovette. It's
What?
a charcoal rendition of the landscape
Oh wow.
from the
Wow.
Vardo, or like from the wagon, like looking out over the landscape. It's honestly pretty well done.
Yeah, it's incredible.
I was hoping it was gonna be like stick figure in like one
No.
triangle for a moment.
Yeah,
I'm so glad it's not.
yeah.
Well, that's the thing
I
with
mean, it's not like masterful, but it
No.
is for what it is. It's a pretty decent landscape.
She was a college student when she last was alive.
Yeah, she was a college art student.
But that's the thing with AI. It
That's the
it does what it can see.
she
next
draws
step-
like those AI generated.
Oh god.
Ooh,
it's
yeah.
all-
The fucking
it's
nightmare
the printer.
images.
It's somehow like a cat's face, just like stretched and like clone tooled over and over again.
I drew this for
And then
you.
and what the next step is to be able to make abstract art because
I was just like,
that's the next
God
step.
damn it! I forgot she was in the contemporary lessons before she died. Fuck.
So she
What you
hands
actually
it
need is
over. I hope you like it, and
I do like it.
I want to talk to you in private later if I can.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh.
All right. Does anyone else want any art? I can
No.
draw.
No, I'm good.
Doing the.
I'll take some art. Sure.
What would you like drawn?
Can you draw my OC?
How about
Give you exposure.
myself and Chisel riding to battle?
Hell yeah.
Okay, I'll give it my best shot.
Awesome. Thank you.
That is very sweet, Moira. Very kind.
You know, it would
Thanks.
be nice to switch bodies again, maybe. Well, we'll talk about it later, Hummel, okay? I'm just saying that, like, that'd be pretty alright.
I'm Benzino. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for making this your life.
Now Xeno just gets to talk to himself all the time. It's great.
Yep.
Mhm.
Could have a whole conversation.
Mhm.
Oof. Well, so time's going to roll forward. Like
Lovette has Petravian's armor. He's gonna.
Yes.
They're gonna work on. Okay.
Okay. So that like the working like magical creations work for the day is already done.
Right.
So that's-
Gotcha.
that's
Yep.
gonna
Yeah.
happen
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah. We're good. We're good.
You're just
So
in your underclothes. Ugh.
yeah. Nude. So is there anything else you guys want to do before turning in for the night?
No.
No.
All right.
Not for
So
today.
the aforementioned private conversation, I guess.
Yeah, so we'll roll forward, and the last thing that's going to happen is as Moira and Lovette go back to their room in the Vardo, and Moira's going to sort of hang up her clothes, and she's going to look over at Lovette. Lovette, I've been thinking about what's been going on and life and what I can do and what my purpose can be, and I think I don't know if it'll work or if it's a good idea or not, but I just want to be helpful.
You open.
Is- Can I keep being helpful?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to bullshit you. I realize that we are doing some pretty dangerous and complicated stuff, and it's hard to participate if you don't have specialized skills. So I understand that I'm not going to baby you on these, you know? We'll figure something out that you can do that will really actually help.
I just need to be helpful. That's all. You notice tears are beginning to well up in her eyes.
Oh, Vera.
Put my hands on her shoulders.
You don't feel helpful?
I don't know. I don't know anymore. It has me worried, I guess. That's all.
What are you worried? What happened?
That everyone would pass me by, I guess, and forget about me. Just
Now, understand that feel. I'm never going to forget about you. Don't have to worry about that.
she is going to throw herself into your arms.
Oh.
Hug her, hold her tight.
She just cries into your shoulder.
Well, hoo boy, lots of complicated thoughts there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think that's probably gonna be like a fade to black point.
All right, so we'll push forward to the next day. It is now July 4th, 7:68.
Nice.
All right, so the party wakes up. Everything is as normal. You guys travel through the day, another 60 miles. During that day, I know that Lovette, you're going to be starting work on armor. What are you actually doing to it specifically? What
Just
mechanical-
boasting the shield bonus.
Okay, and
for-
what was what's the time on that one? How many days is that going to be?
I believe I will. I'll confirm on that and let you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you want to look at the difference in gold piece value between his current bonus and the next
yeah,
bonus?
it's. No, I got that portion. I just don't know how much.
How much
many
is it?
days.
I know how long it
How
takes.
much
Just
is
how
it?
much does it cost?
Oh, it costs. I have it right here. It would be 13,500 gold.
And that's the
Okay.
difference?
Yeah, I calculated
That's
out.
what you're
It's
paying?
half.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what
So-
I'm paying. So
Yes.
since they can do half, so it'd be the difference would be 27,000 gold divided by 2, because they can do that. Since
So
they
my
can do it.
question is it, and it's 1,000 gold per day, but is it 1,000 gold of the cost or 1,000 gold of the value?
Oh, I got chocolate. I didn't.
That's a good,
Oh.
that's what I'm concerned.
I'm pretty sure we have been doing value, but
I
I
think we-
could.
Okay, I thought we've been doing of the creation cost.
It's usually
I thought we
not
were
really
doing
been an
cost.
issue. You usually had way more traveling time than I needed, so I
Yeah, I
don't
mean, you probably
remember.
will too, but I just didn't know if it was going to be 14 days or if it was going to be 28 days. Probably 14 days.
Yeah, I'll look it up and let you know as soon as I find out we can keep moving in the meantime.
Yeah, we'll keep
All right,
rolling.
so that'll be done on
Yeah,
the
but-
17th
Okay.
of July.
Cool.
Day after my birthday?
Mhm.
Damn, my birthday.
And that'll bring it to a plus. That'll bring it to a +5.
Dang.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Dang, you got-
Nice.
You got the caster level to do that, Lovette? That's good.
What do I need for that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Life's a
No,
bitch.
I mean, we're
no, don't look
15.
it up.
Probably.
Yeah, CL 15, you might be able to pull that off. That's probably okay. Anyways, so anything other than working on the armor that Lovette's doing? Anyone else doing anything during the day while you're
Alright.
traveling?
Do we see anything happening on the trail?
No, really quiet along the road. So
I-
nothing today.
I'd be watching to see if Naomi came out, I guess.
Yes. How closely and how early? I guess is my question.
Whenever, just like once in a while, just look and see if she's out and about.
Okay. The answer is yes. You noticed Naomi out and about today, going about like packing up the camp in the morning as normal, and then like riding on the wagon with the caravan master, and then when the caravan breaks down that night, she's going around helping people again.
Okay.
But yeah.
At dinner time, Petravian would bring food and try to find Naomi, because he was concerned about the question that the line. Essentially, the line of questioning finally clicked for him. Like, well, why do they feel different? What makes them feel that they need to not would relate to me? Because why would they need that kind of advice? And it's like,
Sure. So
I'm
you're
concerned for them now.
So you get some food, and as you're looking for Naomi, there's going to be a knock on the wagon door. So Lovette, you're in there working on this armor, and there's a knock at the wagon.
Where is it?
I was just hoping I could have a minute of your time.
My time?
Yeah, is that you in there, Lovette?
I'll open the door. Yes.
Yeah, you see a cloaked figure. Hey,
Oh, I don't think we've directly spoken before.
Are you sure? I thought I'd been... Someone had mentioned you, right?
Yeah, I mean, maybe, I don't know. But just people talk about me?
I'm sure that... I mean, yeah, I've heard your name quite a bit. I mean,
Really?
your friends have all talked to you, and
Really?
you sit around the fire in the evenings.
Yeah.
You and your other friend there. Hi. Oh, hi there.
Yeah. What can I help you? What do you need?
Well, I was just hoping to have a minute of your time, I guess.
That's what I'm here for.
Well, can I come in?
Sure, it's not really my residence to offer consent to, but I think it would be rude to keep you out.
So she'll step into the wagon and close the door. Oh, wow. Are you working on, like, enchanting stuff?
Sort of. It's
Wow.
a hobby.
A hobby?
Sort of.
Wow. I mean, that's pretty intense.
It gets
So
pretty intense.
you can make magic items?
Some things, yeah.
Huh. Anyway, I was wondering, do you ever feel out of place?
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of a weird question, but you and your friend whose name I didn't actually get. I'm sorry. What's your name? I'm Moira. Hi. It's nice to meet you. Oh, hi Moira. You and your friend are both the only gnomes in the whole caravan.
Yep.
And I
We're
wasn't
both
sure if you ever, I guess, feel out of place being the only gnomes.
I mean, I'm used to it now, but I grew up somewhere where I wasn't really normal. I wasn't really big standout, and it was different.
I see. How did you deal with that?
I left.
Okay.
Yeah,
I guess that makes sense, yeah.
I didn't do really great in hindsight, but I just couldn't take it anymore, and I had reasons to leave, so I left.
I guess that's a pretty clear answer. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So, how hard is it to make magic items?
Oh, it takes some practice.
Huh.
And lots of money.
You have lots of money?
Well, not anymore.
Oh, okay.
Huh. It's very expensive process. It's a very fine tools.
Yeah, that must be difficult.
Eh, it's just kind of a thing I do.
Yeah.
You seem quite interested. Like you're
Oh,
interested in engineering? Adventuring?
I could never do anything like that. I mean, I could probably drive a wagon, and that's about it. So
I mean, that's
I
what
think that's
everyone
about
says
it.
at first. Right? No, I mean, at Gnome School they tell you not to say that, but outside of system,
Oh no, it's more that I don't think I could ever do any kind of like fine work like that. She holds up her hands that are like terribly bandaged. I just don't really have the ability to.
Are you? If you don't mind me asking, are you okay? Is that?
Oh
normal
yeah,
for you?
no, it's fine. They've never really worked that well.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's sort of the way I was born. Yeah, so that's really honestly.
What is the problem?
It's not a problem. It's fine.
Well, I
I'm used
mean,
to
is it an articulation or is it like shakiness or?
Yeah, just sort of a general. I would say lack of coordination.
It's articulation.
Yeah, whatever that means.
So the fingers do not do what you tell them to do?
Yeah, pretty much.
Scoot Petra's armor aside, pull up my obsession log, and start writing things down.
What are you writing?
Oh, I'm just drafting some ideas.
Huh. Well, I wanted to thank you for your answers. That
No,
was
no
obviously
need for
really
thanks.
helpful.
Of course.
Yeah. Good luck on your magic item making.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Thank
it was
you.
nice meeting you, Moira. It was nice meeting you too. All right. Have a good evening. And she'll turn around and pop open the door and head out.
Bad news, Petra. I got a different project that's more time sensitive now.
So
All right.
she'll close the door behind her, and Petravian, that's when you spot her coming out of the wagon.
Also, quick question. Sorry.
Yeah, you're fine.
Skrewy, so are you wearing different armor now, or what are you wearing?
No,
Just
it would
wandering
just
around
be.
naked.
Clothing.
Yeah, I imagine
Hanging
you have some
out.
sort of undercloth, right?
Yeah,
We're
Because
metal
right now-
to skin.
Because right now I'm
How
just
do you all like my
picturing these like
stalactite?
long johns, but I just don't know what you're wearing. Like the
Okay.
cartoon.
Contestant number
like,
one, what are you wearing?
I imagine like a tunic or something, right? Like that's what
Yeah,
you wear
Yeah,
under
so
armor.
it would be like a tunic that because when you're under that stuff, it you can't just wear armor on it. It would pinch, so you got to have layers so that it's nice and breathy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
don't think breathy is the word when you use layers, but you know.
you get a text from Hummel. What you wearing?
Hey, hot stuff.
ASL.
Naomi.
Oh, what? Oh, hey. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Well, he has 2 plates. So would you want to join for food?
Sure, yeah, that's fine.
Wonderful. So walking and talking off to the fire and sits down. So I was wondering about the line of questioning, and I was really curious as to why. And my mind kind of tries to connect all the dots. And was there something that made you feel out of place amongst everybody here?
Why would you think that?
I mean, you don't look like you'd be out of place.
Exactly. I fit in perfectly.
But that's my question. That's essentially why I want to know is if you feel out of place. If you feel out of place enough to ask somebody like me if I feel out of place.
I was just, I was feeling bad for you because you looked like you were different. So.
Oh my god!
Shit!
I love her now.
I'm sorry. I saw this freak sitting in the corner. I just wanted to see what he was doing.
For the jugular.
So I just wanted to make sure that you were comfortable. That's all.
Oh, well, thanks. I appreciate that.
Yeah. That's all.
If there's, let me know if there's anything that, I've been told I'm a pretty good listener. So if there's anything that, I don't know, if you need help, please let me know.
That's true. You are a really good listener.
Thank you, Hummel.
Did that bee just talk?
That bee did just talk.
Hey, how you
Okay.
doing?
This is Hummel.
Is the bee talking to me now?
Yes.
Do I answer it?
Yes.
You don't have to really. Is really the answer there, but it'd be kind of rude if you didn't.
I mean,
I'm sorry. I've never been rude to a bee. Hi, bee.
Hello.
name's Hummel.
My name is Hummel. It's nice to meet you, Naomi.
You know my name. Okay. This is creepy, but hi, Hummel the bee.
It's not creepy. They're a wonderful person. They got a fantastic personality. They just happen to be a bee.
I didn't start out this way, just so you know. Like, I had to die to do this. All right? The story's a lot more interesting then.
And you chose that?
Well, just based on the religion I follow, you know?
Oh. I thought it was like you wanted to become a bee, so you like killed yourself.
A talking bee.
Yeah, as like part of like the magic to become a
No.
talking bee, you had to kill yourself.
No. That is...
I was really picturing something completely different. Okay.
No, I didn't choose that one. Just kind of happened.
That's interesting. I've never heard of a person becoming a bee before.
Well, if you ever want to know more about Mellifera, you can always talk to me. You could always talk to
Or what it's like to
Vera.
be
I
a
don't know
bee.
what that is.
You don't know who
Mellifera! Let me tell you about Mellifera.
Oh, please do tell her.
And Petravian will do his
Yeah.
best to
give
sing
me
the praises of Mellifera.
Give me a diplomacy check, please. And
Got it.
Naomi is going to be awkwardly trying to eat whatever the food was served tonight.
Can I assist with the diplomacy?
Assist with the absolutely. So the assist is a DC 15.
Nice. Yes. It's 23.
Okay. And let's see if Hummel assists. Success.
That was a nat 1.
Doesn't matter. Still a 21.
Damn.
So 21
That's a
is
charming little bee.
Yeah.
Buzz, buzz, motherfucker.
So that's gonna
He's got
up
a track.
Petravian's
Buzz,
check
buzz.
to a 25.
Nice.
So Petravian with a 25, you and Hummel sing the praises of Mellifera to a very weirded out girl who's trying to eat with like heavily
You know what
bandaged
would make
hand.
that food better? Honey.
Little
You
bit.
know who gives you honey?
Little bit.
Mellifera.
Mellifera.
You know to go well with that meal?
This is-
Some Jesus?
Yeah, so a little bit of time will pass, and she'll finish the food, and she'll thank you for the explanation of Mellifera. Now that she has a mind full of new concepts about community and working together and
Talking bees.
Talking bees.
talking bees, yeah. And
I will-
and she'll
I will again tell them, if you ever need any help, we're here.
It's starting to get creepy.
I was gonna say, I don't think
Strange
I would ever
connection.
talk to Petravian again.
I'm okay. Really, just just hanging in there. I'm just trying to learn the ropes. I want to be able to do this someday, so I can make the gold that I need to help my family. They're not doing well, so they need some gold, and I'm gonna make sure that they're taken care of.
Okay.
But yeah, thank you for the explanation again.
It's our pleasure.
Yeah. Have a good night, Petravian, and you too, Hummel.
You too.
Bye.
So she'll get up and go back to her wagon. Anyone else have anything on the 4th of July?
You know, I thought that went pretty well.
I did too. I mean, I don't know if we brought them into the if they're gonna join the hive necessarily, but you never know.
Oh, maybe not, but maybe just planting the seed.
Just maybe.
You know?
Planting the seeds. Reminds me, I got to do that in the morning. Oh, did I plant those? Nothing went weird with planting those seeds from Plu, correct?
No, they were just kind of slime covered, but that was about
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Okay. We're long gone, and those plants start turning into
Yeah, the slime trees will sprout
Slime
on the ground and attack, caravans as they pass along the road.
They're just
Yeah.
regular looking trees. It's the fruit you got to be careful of.
The fruits are like they fall off the tree and they hit the ground and they break and they're slime. So like little plumes. Yeah.
You pull it down and take a bite and just hear like, what the fuck?
Well,
I have a thing.
okay.
So over the course of that day, I think Kurla would have been, in a good mood the previous night, having kind of aired some stuff out, and
Yeah.
things are going well for them, and they're able to eat meat, and so on and so forth. But over the course of this day, they will have been getting more and more quiet and more just very serious looking, and something's up. And yeah, by the end of the day, they'll just have, maybe exchanged a few words with everyone, but just in their own head the whole day. And eventually they will talk to Riz and say, Riz, you got a minute?
Of course. What is wrong? What time of day is this? Morning? Evening?
It's evening.
Evening. Okay.
Evening
Just
of the
checking.
4th.
What is wrong? I can't hear
Nothing's-
you.
Nothing's wrong per se. It's just that I had a thought about maybe a way of helping you to get some more answers.
Like what?
Well, I mean, it would involve having a word with one of your friends upstairs, so to speak.
Oh. I see. Well.
I'm a little bit
Who?
funny about, having to talk with them. Cloak.
Cloak.
And Beardy, I'm just going off the fact that my knowledge religion is fairly high, and Kurla would have done a lot of research in the earlier part of their life when they were trying to figure out more about the curse, so they would know about Cloak. I think
Oh
that's a
yeah,
fair
yeah,
comment.
fine. Yeah,
Cool.
That's fine.
Do you mind if we take a break first before we do this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
fine.
I'm
Thank
cool
you.
with
So, we will be right back. We just need a 15-minute break. So we'll see you here at I'm bad at math, 10,
30-ish.
35? 35?
Yeah, 35. Yeah.
We'll see you in 35. Fuck. Anyways, see you guys soon.
Yeah, bye bye.
Hello, everyone.
Yo.
Hello.
Thank
Welcome
you so
back.
much for being
Thank you
patient
for waiting.
with us.
All right. So we left off. It is the evening of July 4th, the year 768. The party is on its way to Coriobrixis, and then beyond that, the Isthmus of Golgothia, and beyond that, the Empire of Protus. Specifically, you guys were just having a conversation with a couple of the NPCs around camp, and
Trying to
is there
bully
anything
them.
else? What's that?
trying to bully them into revealing their secrets.
Yeah, bully them into revealing their secrets to you guys. So, is there anything you guys want to do on the evening of the 4th?
I believe Kurla had pulled Risen aside and...
Yes. Kurla wanted to figure out if it was okay to approach one of the gods, right?
Right.
Cloak. We'll see how that goes.
So yeah, I've been thinking about it, and I don't know. How does that even work? I don't know much about them, but I know that they can give
Cloak
insight
is
sometime.
quite the beach. I love him very much. The thing is, I talk to him when I have something to give, and in return he gives something to me. It is very much so a give and take kind of relationship. And I prefer to have good stuff to give him normally, because he is just like quite the gossip, you might say.
Right. So I'd have to tell him a secret of mine if...
Yes, you would have to give a secret to get a secret.
And would I be able to specify what secret I wanted, in return?
Oh,
Or-
absolutely. That's normally what I do. What are you looking for, Kurla?
I mean, more insight into the riddle of what you have to give up or give.
I mean, it has to be a good secret, something that not a lot of people know. It has to be quite a hush-hush, you know?
Yeah, I can think of one. But, it's not one I really want to tell him, or anyone, or myself, or... I don't know, I don't know if it's worth it or not, and I'm frightened of what he'll think of me afterwards.
What I will think of you?
I mean, remember when I first told you everything that was going on with me, and I said that by the end of it you weren't gonna like me anymore?
Yes.
It's kind of that.
Oh, well, that didn't happen, though.
I just don't want to lose you, that's all.
Kurla, the only way you could lose me is if you do not want me in your
Well,
life
that's-
anymore.
It's certainly not the case, so...
Then, would you like to go to the Vardo and try this with me?
I'd like that. How should I phrase this to him? I mean, in terms of specificity.
Let's try to connect you two first. And if that cannot be the case, I will be a mouthpiece, one might say.
All right. I would like you there. I'm not all that keen on just, talking to him myself.
I will always be there for you as long as you want me.
Thank you.
So Riz will kind of take Kurla and they'll go over to the Vardo, and they'll cast Vardo Vargon to start that for the evening.
All right.
Would you like to do this in your room, or my room is kind of the main room, so it's whatever you're comfortable with.
I mean, we may as well do. I don't know. Is it likely that anyone else is going to walk in, or else you think?
I don't know. People have a habit of just barging in when they feel like it, so fuck it.
Let's go into my room then, if that's all right. Of course, it's all right. You already said it was all right.
Oh,
Sorry,
only
a
if
little bit
you
nervous here.
do not mind me being in your room.
Oh, I mean, you made it for me. You love it in there, so please come in. My room is literally your room. I mean, it's your Avardo, so.
Sounds good then. We will go to your
Yeah,
room.
Kurla will open the door and kind of like usher them in and slump onto one of the piles of brightly coloured pillows.
There's so many pillows
There's so
in this
many
room.
pillows, and they're all so damn cute and so damn colourful. Because, yeah. Because Kurla is a softie at heart.
So, To aid me in this, do you know exactly what information you want?
I mean, what would be the most useful information to you right now? You know, the exact answer to that riddle, right? I don't know if we're likely to get that, but it seems worth a shot.
I could ask. He may give me something else, though. It is, kind of how it works, unfortunately.
Right, they love being a little bit cryptic, don't they? And
Oh,
I
but
suppose,
Cloak is so fun. I love chatting with him.
I suppose it might be a thing too that, you know, they're not allowed to give certain answers.
It depends on how spicy the dish is, he would say.
Alright, well,
He would not say that, but it's pretty much what it means.
is it gonna work if you ask the question for what you want, the secret that you want, and I offer one of mine? Do you think he'll go for that?
We shall see.
Because you
Come here.
might be able to phrase it a little bit better, you know.
Riz will hold out their hands.
Kurla will take them. They're shaking a little bit.
Okay. I'm going to use all my fate points to contact Cloak.
All right.
And I am trying to connect Kurla in this conversation as best I can.
Of course. Can I get a wisdom check, please?
It's always gotta be wisdom, doesn't it? It can't be intelligence. 6!
Yee.
Oof.
Use my good roll on the food, okay? Fuck it.
Wait, you're an int caster?
I'm an int caster, yes.
Oh, sorry, int check then. My
Oh,
apologies.
I was gonna say, I was like,
Mabby.
24.
Hey,
that's a
go.
lot prettier of a number.
That's a lot prettier of a number. Okay. So, you use all of your fate points for the day, and everything begins to slow down around you. Like, motes of dust in the air slow to a stop. And you get this sense of this bubble almost being formed around the two of you. Everything beyond that starts to grow dim. And then the light slowly comes back into the room, and there's now a third person in the room with you. Sprawled out on the bed, relaxed, and lounging out is a figure in a black cloak that seems to be non-existent. It's like the absence of light.
Do I see this, Beardy, or is it just
Oh yeah.
seeing this?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
This
so I
person
can-
is just on the bed, lounged out, in a cloak as black as possible. Is the absence of light that's as long as the person is and sort of wraps around their body.
Hello,
But other
my
than that,
darling.
they have a smiling mask affixed to their face. So it just looks like a person in like this wild grin.
I'm sorry, I'm picturing No Face from Spirited Away.
Oh god, no.
Oh no, much happier than
Much
that.
happier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, my darling.
Oh, how is my favorite bitch?
You heard that.
It's been too long.
I know, it's been a couple months or so, maybe.
Mm-hmm. And you haven't given me anything juicy.
Well, I might have something juicy today.
Go on.
Kurla's just standing there awkwardly, like, do I bow or something? Do I have to kneel again? Because I made a right ass of myself last time. It's very weird.
We have Cloak literally laying on your bed. Do you want a fucking bow, bro?
Not particular. Hello, I'm Kurla.
Well, hi there. So, what can I help you with?
We're looking for some information.
Of course, that's why you summoned me.
We want to know what the answer is to getting enough gold to buy the wind.
Oh, that!
Yeah.
That little chestnut.
Mm.
And you think I'm just going to hand it to you?
I'd like you to roast it for me at least.
Well, I suppose I could do something like that if you were to give me something sufficiently juicy in return.
Well, Kurla has offered up a secret for you that I don't even know yet.
Go ahead.
I mean, I don't want to assume that you know anything about me, so I don't quite...
I know about you. I know
All
all.
right.
But continue. What's your secret? Maybe I don't know that bit. And wouldn't that just be delicious?
Well, you know what happened with my sister then, and
Oh, yes. I heard about that one. Very interesting.
right, that's one way of putting it.
Tragic, of course. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you. No, it's
Tragic. Of the twist of fate and just the most divine torture of a mortal. It's awful. Truly. You have my sympathies.
Well, thank you for that. I'm not
You
sure
go
that
on.
I'm not sure that I deserve them, but
Kurla, you do.
well,
Just because it's said with a smiling face does not mean it is malicious. For the
Here- here-
most part.
here's the thing. That when I've had to tell people this, when I told Rez this, when I told this down in Mythalia, and I said, it was the hunger was, just overtook me. That I was that it was like being an animal. That it was just
Mm-hmm.
something that I couldn't fight. That I hated it entirely. That's what I told them. That's what I've told myself ever since. The secret, and I don't know what it's worth to you. The secret that I've kept from everyone else and been keeping from myself. I enjoyed it. And not just, sating some hunger. I wanted more. I wanted more. I didn't just need more, I wanted more because I liked it that much. And the times that I've come close over the years to, getting more of that, eating someone, sometimes it has been that overwhelming hunger, and sometimes it's just been me almost choosing to do it because I wanted to put my hunger above their life. It's not just a hunger I can't control. That's the point I'm telling you. That's the secret. The secret is that I have come close to choosing of my own volition. That I've enjoyed it that much that you understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Oh, yes, very much so. Honestly, I must say, I came here thinking that I'd be told a secret that I've already been told before, something that was juicy a while ago, but is, old news now. And instead, I'm treated to such a bearing of the soul, such a revelation of one's true self. Something that you've kept a secret, not just from the rest of your friends, but from your own ego. It's beautiful. It's like you said, it's something that's even beyond satiating. Oh.
Hence saying why I don't think that I deserved your sympathy.
Well, I suppose you don't, but I'll give it anyway. So,
Far very much for that. I'll note that, I've never given in to the urge, wherever it comes from.
Of course not. Of course not. Of course not.
You see the mask fucking winking. It already looks like it's happy.
Well, that is a juicy tidbit that you have handed me. One that I will agree is worth something. So,
So,
you want the answer.
I do.
The great cosmic answer. The one that...
At
the
least
one
my
that you
own.
should... Well, of course. You want the answer to the question that is being taunted in front of you. And you want me to just come out and say it. And you know what would happen. You know that there's all kinds of strings attached to that, right? And I understand that... Well... Do you... how to put this? It would be like eating rotten fruit. You'd put it in your mouth and it would... Like a little rotten tomato or something. You pop it in your mouth and you take a bite of it and it just fills your mouth full of just this rancidness. It's not going to kill you. It's not going to make you sick, really, but it's going to just completely ruin your day, and you'll have to swish your mouth out with something strong and decently flavored. That's what your curse would be like. It would be very disgusting for me to have to deal with.
Of course.
So it's not something I just want to pop into my mouth and chew on.
Compromise, then. Give me the leads that I need without hurting yourself, my friend.
And you're going to leave a bad taste in my mouth? Well,
Oh.
I
Less
suppose
of
these
a
are the
bad
sacrifices.
taste.
These are the sacrifices that are made for friendship, after all.
And a good secret.
True. It was
It was
tasty.
very good. You could have asked for that later. You could have washed it out with that. Could have been your fucking, meal for the day.
That's not how this works, and you know it.
No. But I'm just saying, choices were made.
I'm not changing my policy for that.
Of course not.
Payment's always up front. Well, I suppose I can give you a bit more direction, even though it will have a bit of a backlash. And I'm sure that I won't be on the good side of Thess for some time, but that's fine.
Who is, apparently.
Well, it's just Thess and myself don't ever really see eye to eye as it is anyway. So, you are interested in knowing what it is that you need to do to get back in her good graces. Am I close?
At least,
Or just to remove the business on you? I suppose what are you after?
I'm after fixing the wrongs that I have done in the past that I do not even remember.
You can't just undo things. That's
Of
not
course
how.
not,
That's not
but-
how the universe works. I can't just pluck you from here and send you back to the day that you fucked up royally and have you fix it. But that can't be done. Some things can't be unfucked, my dear.
Of course not, but I... Did you hear that?
So making amends is a childish concept. So what is it that you want, Riz?
Making amends as in forgiveness is childish?
Trying to undo the damage you've done. Because it can't be undone.
I'm not interested in that. I am asking...
Well, then you can't really make it right. But you're looking for what it would take to get back in Thessa's good grace?
Yes.
All of this was an effort to get you to let go of some certain preconceptions of the universe. I suppose one way to put it would be to humble you a little bit. And all I'm seeing is you trying to wheedle your way out of it in any which way you can. So, it's just interesting to me, that's all. That you would try to take the easy way out again. I suppose even with a mind wipe, you're the same person. Well. What I will tell you is you need to let go of a lot of things. And once you do, I think things will become more clear. Is that not clear enough, or shall I go more on the nose?
They're at a loss for words.
My dear, is it... Shall I go more blunt?
Stab the knife.
You were told that you need enough gold to buy the wind.
Correct.
How much does the wind cost, my dear?
I don't know. I don't understand it. I have collected so much. I can give it at any time. Someone just needs to collect it.
The answer's right in front of you. So, if a beggar and a king are both standing on a hilltop, and the wind blows, which of them gets it?
Both.
So how much is the wind?
Everything.
Kurla dear, do you have anything to help?
He would say it means that the wind is, well, doesn't take any gold. Is that what you're driving at?
And if it were free, then how much money would you have to buy it?
You still ask?
Oh, thank God. Oh, I was waiting for that breathing.
Do you want it?
Ugh. I have to go? Ugh. I'll talk to you both later. Oh. The room goes dark.
I love you. Goddamn ass.
Light returns, and it's just the two of you in the room.
So I wrote down in my journal that I'm pretty sure I was right.
Yeah.
I'm just watching you go Kyle. What's going on? We're just like, yes.
No. Kurla can't look at Riz right now.
I have to tell you the truth.
You don't have to tell me anything that you don't want to, Riz.
Cloak knew about your story because I told him.
Pardon me?
The night you told me, you requested that I don't tell anyone in the party. I did not. I did, however, sell your story to Cloak right after.
I see. You get something good for it?
Never enough.
Do I get to know what you got for it?
I made quite a splash for the mistakes that I had made up there. Whatever that is. Everyone talks in the riddles, you know?
Aye.
I had asked what I had done, and that was the response.
You know, part of me wants to be pissed off with you for that. But I mean, he'd have found out anyway, somehow.
I mean, once you told everyone, it was no longer a secret, to be honest.
Right, and I mean, yeah,
But
it helped you, didn't it?
what I'm trying to say is, had that been now, that we are as close as we are now, I would not have.
All right. And what I told him, does that change anything between us?
No, I had assumed some things a long time ago. Based on how you talk. It just sort of, made sense.
All right.
Kurla,
Kurla's just gonna reach out and take Riz's hands.
I'm sorry.
So, like I said, I want to be pissed off with you, I do. And it should feel like a betrayal, but for... Maybe I'm just going soft, I don't fucking know.
You've always been soft, you liar.
I fucking know it.
Oh, that's another secret you could sell to Cloak.
I'm just... I don't have it in me to be pissed off with you about it. You got useful information from it, right? Hell, I'd have... Maybe we weren't that close then, but I'd have still wanted to help you. If I'd have known it was an option, I would have liked
I
to have
used
told
your
you that-
words against you. You told me you would do anything for me, and I haven't before cared like that, and I took your words so literally, and I just did it, and I didn't think twice about it, and I've only ever thought of me, and I am sorry, Kurla. It is
And
all
I-
I've known.
And I accept your apology and I forgive you. Alright?
I'm going
'Cause-
to take a line from your book and say, I don't think I deserve it.
Well, that's tough shit because you're getting it. And Kurla's just gonna pull you into a hug.
I
You
didn't
stuck
mean...
by me. Go on, you talk.
I'm just sorry. I've done everything to just keep it together, and I never had to care. I never wanted to care about people, and I always do, and it was fine, and then there was you. And you are so magical.
I mean, I feel the same way, Riz. I do. Trying not to care about people. And you being magical, I mean that.
Finger wiggling.
Yeah, the finger wig. I mean that gave it away. I knew it already, but little eye business that sailed it. We've done the thing where I'm pissed off with you and you're pissed off with me, and well, you said you weren't, but you know what I mean. I don't want to go back to that. I don't want to do that again. It's a lot easier to forgive you, to just forgive you. So I'd rather do that.
Okay.
You've stuck by me, and I'll stick by you. That's what it boils down to. Did this help? That's the question. Trying to be pragmatic about this. Still cuddling. Still, like, gentle head pats, I think.
I don't think Riz has moved. They're just kind of have their, like, nose probably propped on your shoulder, because it's not even, like, the chin. It's just kind of in the clothes a little bit. I don't know where to begin to get rid of everything, because I don't think it would just be gold.
You think he meant more than just the gold?
Just an inkling.
Well, like what? Yeah. Kurla will kind of look around the Vardo. Right. I get it.
I have some things to think about.
Do you want me to, do you want some time? Do you want some space?
Only if you need time. I will follow where you go as long as you need me.
I mean, it's late. We don't have to go anywhere now, do we?
No, we do not. We can stay here.
Well, the problems will still be here in the morning, so let's deal with them then. And for now, let's just be here.
You got it.
And Kurla will just sort of gently guide Riz down onto the big old pile of cushions again and just friendly hug.
Okay.
Loving hug.
They're trying to figure out if you want them to go to their bed or stay in here. It's like a visible, like, facial reaction of just like, what do you want?
Like I said, it's your Vardo. You can, as far as I'm concerned, you can stay in here for as long as you like.
Only if you're comfortable.
I mean, I'm not suggesting anything beyond just what we're doing right now.
I didn't...
I mean, I don't want to send weird signals. It's never been a thing of mine, even before I couldn't get close to people in that. Oh, never mind. I care about you. I want you to be alright. And I'd like to, I think it'd be alright. I think it would be good if we weren't on our own right now. Is that alright?
Okay.
Alright.
I will stay down here in the cushions then.
Like I said, the ear cushions too, they're really nice. Good colour choice. Trying to make you smile.
They do. And they just kind of nod and curl up in the pillows and start meditating.
Lovely. All right. So if no one else has anything for the evening of July 4th, we will move on the next day. All right. So July 5th comes and goes easily. If anyone has anything to do that day, let me know.
Well, I think, given conversations the day prior, after doing the first day's work of on Petra's armor, I'm gonna come back to him at some point with it.
So Petravian,
Mm.
I need you to take this back for the time being. I have another project that is more time sensitive.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Sure, not a
will,
problem.
but I have to get to it.
We got a long trip ahead of us, so not a problem.
Exactly, yes.
Done. Put it on.
So do I need to roll anything for working on the handly dandlies?
Well, I guess my question is, what are you trying to make exactly?
Yeah, so I want to make like a sort of like little exoskeleton glove that would assist her finger articulation so she could make more precise movements.
Gotcha. Okay. You can start, I would say, the design phase now, like figuring out like what the device would even look like.
Yes.
So there's no gold piece cost associated with that yet. So this is just basically sketches and like just conceiving how this could be done.
Do I need to make a check for that?
Yeah, give me knowledge engineering.
Got it. That is a 41.
Nice. Yeah. So you spend the day and you come up with a pretty good idea as to how a device like this could function
Mhm.
and how it would work. Like something that would basically be almost like a glove that a person would wear that would reinforce their finger strength and um, essentially give them much more steady motion and much more control of their hands.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll start work on that as soon as I can.
You don't want to run it by the recipient first?
I mean, if it's a glove, if it's not something that's attached to her, then I can give it to her as a surprise.
Okay. That's fair.
I think, like, she doesn't have to wear them if she doesn't want to.
Okay. So I'll just say that since it's essentially a non-magical item,
Mhm.
we'll say it'll only take 2 days
Wonderful.
to make.
Okay. Is there
Is
any
that fair?
cost? Yeah, that sounds great to me.
Okay. 50, well, say 500 gold.
Okay. I think that makes sense.
All
And
right.
that's what I'll spend the rest of the day doing.
Okay. In that case, I believe we need to take a short break. Oh, all right. Never mind. Okay, so in that case, anything else for the 5th of July? I know, it's almost like these people aren't American.
Look, they're going to be selling Included Independence soon enough. They don't need to be firing fireworks today.
That's right. They're gonna have like Boar Day or something. It's gonna be great.
Hours from now, Protean aircraft will join others from around the world, and you will be fighting the largest aerial battle in the history of mankind.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
All right.
Wow. That's a memory.
Independence Day, come on.
Yeah, that's a memory.
Well, so Vera's not doing anything in particular. Same
Okay.
as every other day.
Every other day.
Okay. So
yeah.
I can rush us on then to July 6th. You end up just outside of Coriobrixis, and on the morning of July 7th, you will arrive at the fort. So what you see is situated on a towering hill. Situated on a towering hill. Oh. Okay. All right. We're going to take a short break and come back to Coriobrixis.
Just having some technical
Yeah, just a quick-
difficulties. Sorry about
Yeah.
it, everyone.
All good.
Very quick.
And we're back.
Hey!
Ayo.
Hey.
All right. So, you guys pull your wagon caravan up. It is the morning of July 7th. And in the distance here, as you're approaching this tall hill, you see situated on top of this towering hill, giving it a commanding view of the entire region, is Coriobrixis. It is a hill fort that at first looks Codran in style, with a circular wall and construction style. However, as your caravan draws closer, you can see that it has been reinforced with stone and more complex construction techniques. There's a central keep that's been constructed inside. It's made mostly of stone and with a wood-shingled roof, standing 3 stories tall in some places, with battle towers overlooking the wall and giving the defenders a line of sight to approaching enemies from any direction. It is clear that this fort was originally Codran, but had been taken over and modified with Protean engineering. There are crimson banners flying, with a boar's head cleaved by a sword. The fort is large and filled with men in Protean armor, and it would appear that there is an entire legion stationed here.
Ooh.
Well,
Oh boy.
shit.
So the road itself doesn't actually go to Coriobrixis. The road skirts around the bottom of the hill. Because why would you drive a caravan? Like, why would you make the road up and then down the hill?
Yeah.
So it kind of skirts the hill, but there is a checkpoint at the road there.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah. Said the thing. Said the
Nice.
thing.
Nice.
Well played. Well played.
Well played. So there's a checkpoint there at the road, and the caravan is going to stop here anyway, because apparently there is some trading to be done. And Braxius will pull the caravan over and start unloading some basic goods. And we'll look to the lot of you and say, it's a safe place to do trading. We're going to stock up on some last-minute things before going into Golgothia. If you need to buy or sell anything, I'd suggest doing it now.
I don't think that I have for sale what we're looking to
Do we
buy.
have anything?
Do we have anything in the party loot?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
what's
I
in
guess
our
we could
party
sell
loot?
all those kopeshes.
Yeah, let's see. What we got here?
32 kopeshes and 5 vodkas.
I mean, why not?
Right.
You never know when you might need the vodka.
Well, the
So keep
kopeshes
vodka.
at least. We keep the vodka, but the swords are worth a decent amount of money. And I think if anyone wants to buy a mass order of swords, it's probably the dudes at a fort.
Makes sense.
You know, we might be getting the receiving end of those swords, depending on how
Yeah, but-
intimidating they want to be. But
I love it.
But
We're
then we can-
outfitting the army that's going to kill us.
yeah,
Yeah, but then we can take the swords back again and sell them later. Again.
yeah, we know they're worth some money.
Oh, I recognize this one.
Yeah. Be like, this is a good sword. It hurts.
Really good at the puncturing aspect of things. Really, really good at that.
Yeah, they gave
All
us
right.
what, 640 gold, somewhere around those lines.
Oh, so it did the math there. Good. Okay.
Yes,
Wonderful.
half of that.
Well, in that case. Okay. So the party, you guys can march your way up the hill, and inside you're going to find built into the inner wall is a store. There's a merchant shop up there. There's a sign on it that says Carrigas's Emporium for the Needy Traveler.
Love it.
Oh, that's great.
What was it?
So in
It's called
what? Carrigas's Emporium for the Needy Traveler. It's it appears to be a well-stocked store. So you guys can sell those kopeshes here for a total of 320 gold. If there's anything else you would like to purchase, let me know. This is a pretty basic general store. It's got
Right.
any kind of mundane item you could need.
But not magical items, I assume.
Not a whole lot, no.
Okay. I can't think of anything.
I am just looking through now in case there is anything.
Okay.
Are there
Patrick's
any?
gonna buy some seeds.
Are there any random magical trinkets?
Yeah. So the way we're going to handle that is you tell me what you want, and we'll roll a percentile to determine
Okay.
if they have it or not.
Gotcha.
If it's within reason. But yeah.
What?
Patrick's gonna buy some seeds, if that's possible.
Yeah, absolutely. They have mundane seeds.
Yay!
Yep. So I would say a silver piece would get you a nice big pouch.
Nice.
Anyone else?
Nothing right now.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
going to run by. I am gonna look around for Naomi.
She also went up here to the store to buy some stuff. She's actually seems to be in charge of a group of laborers who are here to basically carry the stuff for her.
Well,
But
she
she's
looks
got, like,
super
a
busy.
list
I'm
of-
not gonna.
She's got like a list of supplies that she's picking up.
I'll
It
I
seems
guess
like
I'll.
they're loading up on fresh water and horse fodder for the,
Okay.
for the next leg of the journey, because apparently the grass is not fit for consumption in Golgotha.
I would like to use perception to see if I can hear any small talk or clamor at all by the guards and stuff in this
Mhm.
fort about anything in particular. Is that alright?
Yeah, go for it. Sure. The news of the events in Ecomius have not really gotten here yet.
Oh god, it's garbage anyways. It's 21.
It's garbage anyway. So yeah, aside from just some Protean soldiers gossiping, you don't really hear all that much interest. Apparently, you will hear about some people talking about betting on some sporting event that's happening back in Protos.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I thought you
there's-
meant
there's
here
some-
for a second. I was like, ooh.
No, it's not a local sporting event.
Well, Beardy, I would like to buy a deck of cards from the general store, if I may, because I keep making
Absolutely.
that card joke. I should actually have a deck of cards.
Would you like this to be like a Terra deck, basically?
Do they have regular playing cards, or...? Any
Yes, but they're mostly used for fortune telling.
Then, alright, I'll get whatever the sort of...
Mm-hmm.
You reached Fort blah, so, here is your set of... You know how tourist traps have different card decks that are custom to that area? One of those tarot decks for the fort.
Yeah, it's got a picture of Coriobrixis on the backs of all the cards.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There must be something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. One of those, please.
They might have ones. I'll say they have two styles. They have one that has a green back, and it's mostly green because it's the outline of a hill, and then it's got this golden fort at the top of the hill, right? So it's a Coriobrixis symbol back.
Okay.
The other ones are red back, and that is the red backing, and it has the boar's head being cleaved by a sword. So you have the Legion ones, and you have the fort ones. So
how much are they?
Deck? A deck of playing cards is relatively cheap. Let me get you an exact amount here.
Probably while everyone's shopping, I'm gonna do fortune telling.
Let's see. They're relatively decent, so I'll say they're a gold apiece.
Oh, absolutely. I'll just pick up a couple of decks, one of each type.
Okay, 2 gold then.
Please.
So you'll have a green deck and a red deck.
Lovely.
Yeah, you want to do some fortunes here?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
And I will make my roll for you then.
Please do.
It's a 41.
Dang.
I am not charging.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa.
Okay.
I mean, that makes I was about to say.
All right.
This
I'm going to say
hurts.
some of the soldiers they're relatively superstitious, so they want to pay for these things, right? So the soldiers are going to offer you money. Do you not
Only
take
if
that?
they if it's one of those custom things where they're like, oh, you have to, or else you're insulting us.
No, it's just they want to give you money for this because you're, that's how it's done.
I
Fortune tellers
appreciate it,
cost
but
money.
I don't need it.
Ooh.
the pain in your face. I just. You're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
I'll be okay.
You got this.
Okay, well, I'll say that because you're not charging and you're only taking money that they're trying to tip you, you'll make 9 silver pieces.
Oh. That's a whole legion of superstitious Proteans that would have paid out.
I'm so sad.
Yeesh.
You could have taken one more hit.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of all your gold, but you might as well get rid of it big, right? Save up for that big.
Yeah, buy something huge, and then you're like, all right, cool, did it.
Buy yourself a ship.
Yeah.
I'm living in a horror nightmare.
Yeah, like a sailing ship, because it's wind powered,
Mhm.
right?
One of the
Oh,
flying
yeah.
ones.
Yeah, and the wind is free.
Name it the wind.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Or the breeze.
I mean,
It doesn't. That doesn't
That's
work.
not
that
the
doesn't
riddle.
track with the
It
riddle.
literally doesn't work.
I'm actually Petravian would be curious about the sporting event in Proto.
cherry races.
Okay. Do you want to make a perception check and see if you heard that?
I would, as a matter
Go
of
for it.
fact.
Because that was a piece of information that Vera got and didn't share.
14.
You didn't hear it.
Damn. Damn.
I'll roll for it because I'm curious now. That's probably the only reason. It's a 26 for me.
Yeah, you hear a couple of people talking about a sporting event.
Do I hear what kind of sporting event?
Yeah, rich like arena fighting, basically.
Oh, okay.
So
I thought for sure it was chariot races.
Yeah,
You'd
that
think,
thing they
right?
don't
You
do
would-
at Presidium anymore.
Oh, arena fighting?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant chariot.
No.
I was gonna say I didn't know they had a chariot racing scene in Presidium.
No,
Pretty
no, it
awesome,
was
though.
the old arena. I don't even know what it's probably getting rebuilt into.
A library.
Aww.
Run by dead.
It could be a public garden. Who knows?
Library
Something
/ graveyard. Everything in town that gets demolished gets replaced with a library / graveyard.
So Lovette gets the skinny on the sporting event. Does Lovette tell Petravian no?
Oh, hell
I mean, I don't. Why would I?
Yeah.
I don't have. I'm not keeping it from him, but why would I bring it up to him?
Exactly.
Can I as I'm wondering, can I do a perception check to see if I hear about it?
Oh, it's you, Risen.
Yeah.
I
Let's
have
see if
no.
everybody in the party.
I'm too busy being in despair right now.
That's a
That is-
success, Kurla.
That is a nat 1, but it's a 21 as a result.
Still gets it.
I hear about sporting events, but
You
I
hear
don't
about
see
some- Yeah.
that
some
I
kind
bet
of arena
Petravian would love, but I don't see Petravian around to tell him.
I mean, yes, the Proteans are doing arena fighting. We don't got time for that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Skrewy.
I mean, I'm not trying to keep it from him.
No,
Why
no,
would
no,
I
no.
bring it up to him? What am I supposed to say?
I know.
All right. So a little while later, the goods are procured from the store. The laborers load them onto these smaller carts, wheel them back down the hill, and load them up into the wagon caravan. And Imbraxius is ready to go, unless anybody has any reason to stay in Cordio Brixis. He wants to hit it.
Still
No.
looking for Naomi.
No.
All
Especially
right.
what's well unloaded.
Well,
Say
he
that
has.
louder. Sorry, I could barely hear that, Grem.
Oh yeah, I am gonna look for Naomi once we've unloaded everything and see. And I imagine she'll be slightly less busy.
Oh sure, yeah, okay. So you can track her down once she has everything like loaded up and the
Mhm.
wagons are about to start moving again. You can kind of sneak up on her.
Naomi, right?
Yeah.
Naomi.
What?
I'm sorry.
yeah.
That happens.
Hey, I didn't see you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that happens.
Did
How
you
you?
need something?
I have something I thought you might be interested in. May I see your hands?
No.
I mean, you don't have to remove the bandages. I don't mean like directly. Yeah.
But why?
I'll pull out the little like frameworks.
So if you can put these on, I mean, it would be better for me to show you, but they would help with.
I that's really nice of you. I can't accept that. I mean, that's a
Why?
really nice gesture, but I'm gonna have to say no.
I mean, you don't have to. Why don't you take some? And you can, if you don't have to, you wear some. If you don't want.
I mean, yeah, I don't think they'd fit.
I mean, like it fits into your hands.
No, I don't think that's gonna work. That's really nice of you though. I appreciate it. I do.
Did I offend you? I'm sorry.
No. I have to go. I'm pretty busy actually. It was good talking to you though. Bye. Just gonna turn and just get out of there.
Alright, that's quite okay. Wait, I can't use these. These are expensive, but not sure to do them.
Yikes.
Seeds.
What is up with Naomi?
Every time I try to do something nice for someone, it always goes like this.
Naomi,
Oh,
don't
it's
you know
fucking
me?
pear-shaped.
Clearly not.
Shut the
All right. So yeah. Basically, from what I don't know if I described this properly or not, so I'll just explain it again. Her hands are bandaged, like around the whole hand. So like, she doesn't have like individual finger movement.
Oh.
You've ever seen like?
I didn't understand that.
Yeah, she's just kind of got like scoops basically.
Oh.
Because like, her hands are fucked up completely.
Oh, okay. I don't think that was
I
really
didn't
explained
understand that.
before.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
She can't actually like wear gloves or anything.
Oh.
I mean, she can wear mittens.
I wouldn't have
Yeah.
spent all that money on that if I had known that.
You can
Whoops.
refund the money then. We'll just say
Okay.
you showed her the. We'll just say you showed her the
designs.
sketch then.
Okay,
That's
fair
fair.
enough.
It was a nice gesture.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
She's just terrified of us.
Yeah.
I mean that makes a lot more sense. I thought she had like anime
Individually
bandages.
bandaged fingers.
Yeah.
No.
Like
no,
anime
they just-
style, you know? How you see like
Yeah.
the characters
Yeah.
with just all bandages.
But hey,
Mhm.
the more we know, now I have in my notebook, Naomi has messed up cup hands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, messed
So-
up cup hands. Exactly.
No!
She's like a fish person or something.
Oh.
Maybe.
Well, I guess we're back on the road then, right?
Yeah, you guys are back on the road. So it's as you guys are starting to head out. Ambraxius is going to be like riding on his horse, and he's going from wagon to wagon talking to people. And he gets up to your guys' wagon in Vardo, and he addresses all of you guys. And he explains that we're now heading into Golgothia, and that this is the most dangerous part of the journey. Though it's not truly that dangerous with a caravan this size and with this many people here and people of your guys' particular skills, he doesn't feel like there's really that much reason to be worried about it. But he does want you to be aware of the possible dangers. He says that in his travels, he's made the crossing across Golgothia dozens of times in his life. So he has done this many times, and he's going to tell you the general dangers and problems of this place. And he says that the area itself is going to be covered in these pools of water. Do not drink out of them ever. The smell can overwhelm people, particularly those who are closer to the ground. So he recommends anyone, particularly anyone small, to ride on top of the vehicles. Because there's apparently gases that are heavier than air that just hang around the ground, and they'll just suffocate you in places. So stay off the ground.
Okay, cool.
Good job.
Don't fall prone. Cool.
Yeah, don't fall prone.
Yeah.
Don't stay off the ground if you can. If you have a particularly weak constitution, ride on top of a wagon. He says that beyond the environmental hazards, there's also the beings that live in Golgothia that are scary, that are a problem sometimes as well. He says there's an entire tribe of Kadali that live in there that sometimes get aggressive, and that they worship some sort of dragon that may or may not exist. There's been talk of it, but he's never seen it or ever even heard of it attacking anyone before. But the Kadali that live there supposedly have blustered that they have a dragon, sort of a thing.
Do you know what kind of dragons they are blustering about?
No,
Okay.
they never explain. Because most people just don't deal with the Kadali if they can help it. The ones that live in Golgothia are particularly hostile to outsiders, and they don't really like they don't trade, so there's not really a whole lot of information going from one group to another.
Okay.
But they're also I wouldn't say they're cowardly. They're pragmatic about the way they attack people. So if they see a big caravan, they're just going to let it go, because they're not gonna sacrifice a bunch of their own people to take a caravan that size. They're going to wait for easier picking. Beyond that, there's general wildlife that can be dangerous in Golgothia. Some twisted, monstrous creatures that live there. And also, there's rumors that there are malevolent forces that live in Golgothia, like beings of pure evil, but those are rumors, right?
Like what kind of beings? Really leeches?
Things that delight in the torturing and consuming of living people.
So
But
like weevils?
who would do such a thing?
Ogres?
Ouch.
Weevils.
Yeah. So, yeah. After that pep talk,
Yeah.
he's going to say that the good news is, well, also the other problem is the terrain itself is not great. The roads we've been on up to now have been spectacular, and we've been making 60 miles a day. From here out, the basically the travel from Coriobrixis to the other side of Golgothia to when it's safe or clear is going to be 10 days. You're only going to make 30 miles a day.
Damn.
So the roads are essentially
Fucking
much worse.
raw.
So it's going to be a 30 miles a day, much slower movement, going through swampy, sulfuric pits. It's going to be nasty, but at least it's a decent time of year to cross. So, because it gets worse in the winter, if you can imagine it. So yeah, it's a 10-day journey across Golgothia. If you have any questions, ask them now. Otherwise, just stay in line with the caravan and keep moving.
Just a clarification question for me. With the staying away from the ground, does that mean is inside wagon safe, or is it like
Inside wagon is typically safe unless the wagon is like open or has like open windows.
Okay, so this
Basically,
is
the idea is that these heavier than air gases that cling to the ground, they'll eventually seep in everywhere, and then if you breathe them in, you just will suffocate.
Yeah, you guys might
Not
want to
good.
ride on the top.
So I won't really be able to work on things during this period.
You might be able to. You just need to seal the wagon, and just make sure you.
We can do that
the
then.
only air vent is on the ceiling.
So, are these poisonous gases, or what is this?
I just know that they stay near the ground, and if you breathe them in, you get lightheaded and pass out. I suppose that could be poison.
Or just
Could
lack
be
of
recreational.
oxygen.
No, that just I think it means it's just depriving you of oxygen.
So the caravan master doesn't specifically know what the gas is.
He's not a scientist.
He's not a scientist, but he just knows that if you breathe it, you pass out. Now, realistically speaking, it's because it's not oxygen, and because you're not breathing oxygen, you're going to pass out and then suffocate. So it's not poison; it's just not oxygen.
I had to clarify to see if Vera had to give a shit.
Yeah, if you're immune to it or not. So the downside is you're not immune to that effect.
I don't know. I think Druids don't need oxygen. I think I got that at like.
We're actually
14
trees. We create oxygen.
You do have plant shape. So if you were to plant shape and then become like a shambling mound or something.
Does Vera have plant shape?
I don't know if Vera gets that. Maybe you sacrifice
I don't
that
think.
for.
I don't think Vera gets that.
Okay.
Or at least I wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, I don't think Vera.
I love shambling mounds.
Yeah, you gotta love those shambling mounds. They'd be immune to the effect.
It's hot.
They don't breathe. All right. Well, who's ready to do some Golgothia travel?
Yeah.
What does
Man,
to setting up the wagon? What is sealing up the wagon except the top involved?
you gotta caulk the wagon.
We're caulking the wagon.
Yes.
What
Wasn't
does that involve
caulking
as far as
the wagon
Pathfinder is
like
concerned?
really gross and doesn't it involve like some sort of animal product?
Yep.
Probably.
Yeah, figures.
Anybody seen Chisel?
No.
Probably render him down and make some caulking out of him.
So, question: does that mean that that's one of the things that they did in the Lion's Way was doing all that stuff, like preparing, sealing.
Preparing, sealing, caulk. Yes, they have it.
Okay.
You don't need to worry about that stuff. The wagon train's got that in hand.
Okay, cool.
So they can try to seal up the wagons if you need to.
Okay.
If
Whoever
you
has
request
to.
it, they'll try to seal up your wagon.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's gonna be hanging out in the Vardo except for at night, but then we're in a magical place, so I don't know how it works.
Yeah. So the camping is going to be a little bit more complicated.
A little
in here.
less fun.
A little less fun. Yeah, the fun part's over.
I mean,
This
tons of fun.
Yeah.
Outdoorsmanship.
Woo.
Yay.
Yeah.
yeah. So
That's
basically, you're going to try to sleep on top of the wagons at night, and the horses are just kind of. Hopefully, they make it through the night.
Well,
Oh my
They
God.
don't lay down to sleep.
Yeah. As long
Well,
as
they can
stand up
stand
to
while
sleep, they'll probably
sleeping.
be
Just
fine.
put a blanket over their head. They'll think they're dead. It's fine.
Yeah, they will be if they lay down.
All right. Well, you guys head into Golgothia, and hearing about this place and then finally experiencing it are two very different things. Your
Okay.
nose is immediately assaulted by the reek of sulfuric vents.
Mm.
There are small pools dotting the landscape and bubbling and belching noxious gases that are strong enough to make everyone a little lightheaded. Even if you're on top of the wagon, you're still a little bit lightheaded from it. More experienced travelers warn you all to stay elevated, and you notice the other traders are riding atop their wagons through this area.
Fun. All right.
So the day will go. I mean, other than that, blessedly quietly. So you make it the first 30 miles into Golgothia without any real problem,
Thank God.
and that day will pass as normal. So that was the 8th of July. Is there anything you guys want to do during that time?
Indeed.
Mostly I'd
Actually,
be- Oh, no. Go ahead.
Petra did. They wanted to. They go find. Well, not go find, but pretty much they're all hanging out together on the Vardo, and Petra asks Vera. Vera, would it be possible to borrow Malefer's sting? I'd like to converse with Melly, if it's possible.
Oh, sure. Just make sure to be safe while you're doing it, I guess. And Vera will hand over.
When am I not safe?
I
That's a
anytime
loaded
you're in combat.
question.
And also, I guess you're tall, so you should be fine out there. But anyways, here. And Vera gives you Malefer's sting.
Bring it back with
Oh.
a full tank of gas.
So have Malefer's sting, and Petra closes his eyes and calls out to Melly. Melly, you there?
Okay, so does it work to just so we're not teleporting you to the temple? You're just trying to use it to talk through.
He's done it
Mhm.
before.
It's
Okay,
just
I'm
the
just
main
making-
function.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I'm understanding the function you guys are after.
Kring, kring, kring.
Okay.
And Petravian has told Vera that it worked for him before to do it. So.
Mhm. When we were when
When
We
Hummel
were
and
in the
Vera
Deadlands.
switched.
yep.
Hello, brother.
Melly. I had a
Is everything all right?
Oh, perfectly fine. When we were traveling, I just had a question. When we were traveling, and we reached, we reached that town that our friend Kurla came from, and I noticed, well, they were worshiping Calyptra, that I had learned about. I noticed just a similarity, not too striking, but a similarity to the armor that I wear now, and to kind of the monument that that was erected to Calyptra. And I was just wondering if there was any correlation there. Was there why you, I guess, don't talk to them anymore? Or was there a falling out?
Well, I was dead.
What a way to start a sentence.
Ooh.
I have no ill will, truly, toward my sister. We simply have different ways of viewing the way the world should be.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose I took inspiration. Calyptra's paladins typically wore heavy armor that, well, looked similar to what yours does. I suppose I took inspiration. It seemed effective.
Well, you did a wonderful job, and I just wanted to know if there was, I don't know, did you ever want to see her, talk with them again? Do you ever try to talk with them again?
I haven't. Perhaps someday.
Well, I hope that happens. On our travels, trying to reconnect with a blood relative that I never knew, so I want other people to, I guess, feel that as well, to reconnect with people that they've lost.
I suppose we both have a family to find.
Well, I hope that happens for you, Melly.
You too, brother.
Thank you.
The line goes
And he will
dead.
open his eyes and just have a nice sense of, that was nice. Thank you, Vera. You.
Just grab it from the air. Yeah. Did you get what you needed to know? Or...
It was just to understand better.
Understand what?
Melly's relationship with Calyptra.
Oh. Yeah, she doesn't really like to talk about it that much. So I try not to pry.
I got that. I try. Well, you know me.
I'm really bad at not poking a bear.
Vera just like gives you this look like.
Me too, though. It's okay.
Yeah. I just hope they one day reconnect. I'd like for that for them. If they want it. Anyway, that's it for me.
All right. Well, anyone else?
Kurla will likely sort of check in on Riz, since Riz is, I guess, was a little bit out of sorts after telling the fortunes in the fort. You doing all right, Riz?
Peachy.
All right. Shall we try that one again with an actual answer? You doing all right, Riz?
No.
Talk to me. I'm right here.
I don't... How do you do something that goes against everything that your nature says is natural? God, I wanted to just kick myself earlier. I gave away free fortunes! And people still tried to pay me, and I was trying to be good and not take it, but I also didn't want to seem like an asshole.
I mean... Maybe it hurts less the next time, I don't know. Did he not give Archie a free fortune that one time?
I did, but I promised that to him. It was like an agreement that already happened. There was already a give and take in that situation. Oh God.
Well, can you try and context? If you're gonna, getting ahead of myself here. Are you thinking that you're gonna try and do this again, or was this a one-off?
Well, giving fortunes is just natural for me. Going into a big city and not doing that just feels wrong, but...
Alright. So you keep doing that, but you're gonna try charging less for them? You're gonna go back to charging for them? What do you think you're gonna do with that?
I'm just going to try to not charge at all.
Alright. I mean, I'm proud of you for that. That's certainly taking the bull by the horns in terms of trying to figure this
This
whole thing
fucking
out.
sucks!
Do you think it'll be worth it, you know, if you can get answers at the end of it, if you can resolve the issues with that?
I don't know. I don't know how to reverse my curses. I don't know what I did, other than made a splash, you know?
I mean, if it's meant to be a punishment, if you're not enjoying yourself, then that's, I guess...
Yes, apparently I'm supposed to be humbled. So great.
I mean, it's shit, I get that, but... Do you think it'll get you? You know,
It's
if it
fucking
gets you,
better
where you...
just be money. God, I really hope it's just money.
So too, but... Look, this is a good start anyway, and maybe if you try and, you know, contextualize it as the same kind of thing that you gave Archie, maybe that'll make it easier to deal with. Like, you know, promise that you'll give them for free. And then there's that give and take.
And Riz
I
is
don't
acting
know.
very childish. I think more childish than you've seen them act.
Yeah, this is new. Usually I'm the one being, you know, the petulant child type.
I'm not a child.
I know that you're not, but, you know... Do I need to put you down for a nap, or...?
Excuse me, Kurla.
Small smile.
Do you
Small
want
cheeky
to fight
smile.
me? I will fucking go. Let's go. Take out your trident. Let's fucking go.
Oh yeah, that'll really end well. Kurla will just sort of like give you an elbow nudge. I know this sucks for you, I do, but I think that you're on the right track. If it sucks for you, and that's what they're going for in order for you to learn and, you know, grow and do whatever the fuck they want you to do, then I guess this is a good sign that it sucks. You know?
Yeah. Still. Ugh. It's
Kurla will just-
interesting because I'm not exactly sure how to worship them all. If it involves, like, not having possessions, perhaps. I still need things to be able to worship other gods, and if that was the case, it's a little complicated then.
Right. I mean, if the idea is to humble you, but there's I guess a difference between humbling you and ruining you. And you know, Thus is not vindictive, right?
The thing
There's
is, like, there are some gods that are easy to appease, like bloodletting for Bella. And Riz will pull up their sleeve, and there's cuts all over it. It's so easy.
Never gonna get used to seeing that.
Stuff like that, it comes from my body, it's not a problem. I can just produce that shit, you know? But like with Seamus, you give a coin, even if I don't want to give the coin, I still give the coin. Voluna, I give you all safe passage, you have my home. If I do not have these things, how can I give to them then?
I don't know. I would have to think that there is a difference between having the things that you need in order to worship properly and, you know, having more than you need. And I don't know. This is going to be a trial and error thing. But small steps, you know. See if this helps. See what this does. Maybe you'll get a sign that it's Working? I don't know, Rez.
I know.
Just hang in there, you know.
Alright.
And Kurla will offer the hand to Riz.
I'll take it. Give it a squeeze. Still look quite put out, though, to be honest. Just frustration.
Kurla's gonna... Still smiling cheekily, they're gonna reach into a pouch and pull out a sugar cube.
Oh.
Eh? Eh?
How are you holding it?
That-
Like that?
Holding it
Okay.
out like that.
Like
Yeah.
with it on your palm? Okay.
Yep.
Riz leans forward and takes the sugar cube.
How?
With their mouth?
Oh.
Outstanding.
No.
Feel any
Full
better?
circle.
No. You bitch.
That was absolutely fucking adorable, though. I
I'm
have to
glad.
say.
I'm glad it made you feel better. I'm really glad it did.
The idea was to make you feel better, my
I'll
dear.
get you back for this.
I know you will. I know you will, but it's nice to see a smile at least.
They look over at the other party mates on top of the roof and it's just like, never speak of this again.
They know that you can fucking disintegrate them with a wave of your hand. They're not gonna give you shit.
It depends on the day, you know. I wouldn't kill them though, just for anything. I'd need a good reason to kill them. I haven't got one.
Wants to jealous. This is sugar cube. He's nice.
I'm sorry, I didn't
You
bring
can
enough to
just
share
kill
with the
me
class.
now! Just calling up to the sky. It's not worth it anymore!
Nudge to Riz. Oi, come on. I mean, just look at this beautiful trip we're on. Where else in the world are you gonna see this?
Fucking
Isn't this?
smells.
Oh, I thought that was me. Oi. Oh, right.
And I'll-
Oh, it's the.
I'll pull out a rope in the meantime and I'll whip it up to the sky and cast Bardo Vargon on it. Because at least it's like up as possible then. Alright. So if anyone
So-
wants to have a good night's sleep tonight.
Okay.
Why? What's
Okay.
up?
No, I was. That's fine. I guess I for some reason I thought you guys were still like moving.
Oh, I thought this was in the evening.
No, I thought they
Sorry.
were moving as well, actually.
Other than-
Oh, I misunderstood what
It's all
was
good.
happening.
It-
We're still
it's not
going
really-
then. It's not night. I'm an idiot.
It's fine. It's not important.
Anyways, yeah. So we keep traveling, and Riz is still embarrassed and angry. Let's go. Woo!
Okay, so
I
the-
tried.
the day will go relatively painlessly. You guys sleep on top of the wagons, or like you said, up the rope. And then, if anyone has anything to do on July 8th, let me know.
No.
Cool.
Just working on the
In
armor.
that case,
Helping
morning
with
of July 9th.
teaching, working with Flu and
Yep.
Chisel
yep.
and everybody. Yep.
On July 9th, you guys continue a little bit further. So this is the second day of travel into Golgothia. And about halfway through the day, as you guys are traveling through an area that's particularly thick fog, you find a roadblock ahead of you. It appears that twisted tree trunks and stones have been piled along the path here, completely blocking the way. Sticking out in various points of the roadblock are these strange effigies made of sticks adorned with shed yellow scaled skins along with bone.
Yellow,
So-
huh?
Yeah, these shed these shed yellow scales, like sheets of yellow scaled
Yellow?
flesh. Yeah, yellow scales. Yeah.
Is
Ooh.
there a knowledge roll that one could do?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'll take a knowledge nature on that one.
Yeah,
Knowledge
please.
nature. Were you gonna do one, or
Yeah, I'm gonna do one.
is everyone gonna do one?
No,
I haven't got it.
I'm untrained.
Uh,
Okey-dokey.
25 for me.
That is a 21 from me.
That is a 19 from Hummel.
Okay. Well, the DC was 20. So Kurla and Riz,
So close.
you are both aware that these skins match the description of a Kadali shed skin. So you know that the Kadali shed their skins every so often. And these scales are a kind of a dull yellow color.
Okay.
And you guess that just might be the typical color of Kadali that live in this region.
Holy shit. I was like, I don't know any dragons that have yellow scales. What the fuck is that?
Yeah. So you have a feeling that these are Kadali skins.
Ooh.
And,
Where
that these effigies are made in such a way to basically be territory markers.
Where are people right now in terms of on top of wagons or on top of the Varda? Who is within earshot of me relaying this information to the rest of the party?
I would say the entire party's in earshot.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I will share this knowledge with everyone, because why not?
Oh. Alright.
I
The
wanted-
fuck is a Kadali?
Would there be a roll to know what a Katali is?
Riz just
No,
is unfamiliar with all the races here, that's all.
Yeah. So it's a knowledge nature, but they're essentially a lizard folk race.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I mean, Keni knows. I'm just role playing.
I know.
See, my question would be, would Petra have, since he's marched through these areas, would his knowledge of this, he might have known or been briefed on this sort of thing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know that these guys are opportunistic raiders that live in Golgothia. They typically leave they leave bigger caravans alone and go after smaller caravans because they're easy pickings.
Yep.
So this is the same, like that group that Ambraxius warned you all about. It's probably these guys. So
And I will bring Petra his armor back. I figure that I'm moving around. During the day when I'm not working on the armor, I'm flying overhead with the carts. So I'll bring his armor out of the cart when we hear that and take it to him, so he can get ready in case we have to.
Deal with things.
So the laborers are already starting to unclear the road, like clear the roadblock off the road, so they guys can get moving faster because this is not a good space to be.
Perfect dawning time.
I assume that Archie is gonna help with that potentially.
Yeah,
Sure.
I can help with that.
Yeah.
So he moves over and he
Big
starts
boy.
just picking up tree trunks, just lifting them off the ground and just hucking them over into like these shallow sulfuric pools nearby.
It's actually
So
really
the
fun.
laborers are quite happy to have him on their side there.
Goodbye. And I'll stay with Barchi.
Such a good boy.
So once you clear this roadblock, you guys load back into your wagons and continue moving deeper into the mists of Golgothia. And that is where we'll call it a night.
Okay.
All right.
Very nice.
Hey.
All right. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow for Checkpoint at 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern. I can't do math, but I know there's a Pacific time, and I'm pretty sure it's noon, 12.
Noon would be.
Noon, yeah.
Yep.
Which is 12. But we'll see you tomorrow for that, for discussing this episode. Thank you so much for helping us, or being patient with us in our technical issues. Life happens. So,
Yep.
we'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Farewell.
Thanks for listening. As always, special thanks to William Succi and Andreas Pichler for the intro and outro themes, and Emily Roll for Fantasy for this episode soundtrack. Interested in following us on social media? Follow us on Twitter at CheckPleaseDND. Or want to support the podcast and be part of the Czech Republic? Go to our Patreon under the Czech Republic. Until next time.